Switch. 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 Switch.
Welcome back, Dota fans. My name is Wingblade still, and this is still day 2 of the BetBoom Dacha Dubai 2024 China and SEA closed qualifier. We just finished an amazing game number 1 of this series between Talon and Aster, having some insane comebacks, some insane plays, some insane throws, and it's all gonna happen again because the next draft is up. So once again, Aster going for the same opening with the Lion, and Talon responding with the same opener with the Timber Cell. Aster managing to get the win rate of Centaur down from 100% to, let's see what it is now, to 89%. The flawless record has been flawed. Let's see if they can bring something else in game number 2 and take Talon to a decisive game number 3. I had some doubts about this Timber being first picked. I had some doubts about the item build. I had some doubts about the item build again. But damn, they made it look so darn good. I feel like Timber was maybe the most... like the biggest core that Talon had, really. Because Puck was dancing at the edges of the fights. Akashi was just running around trying not to get locked down because he didn't have a BKB. And you know, Timber was just doing all of the heavy lifting, really. So Shadow Demon once again by Talon. It worked really well in the last game. Of course, Defense was banned, so they couldn't do that again, which is another hero that was really, really impactful in game number 1. Just those swaps onto the Primal Beast were absolutely killer. So let's see what Aster wants to go for now. They have some time. Which heroes are still in the pool? They could go for Mars, but I don't think they really favor him that much. Let's see, Techie's is banned. Maybe they could pick up something like a Tusk or a Wind Ranger now. Something like that. I mean, it's still the start of the draft, so they have so many options, and I'm not quite sure what they want to go for, if they want to take the same angle, and it looks like they kind of do. Centaur, despite now losing every single game they played with him, which is one, I still think he's a very strong hero, and he did well in the last game, admittedly. They could even pick up the Grimstroke again, because I think it's just a strong combination to have. All of this is still a bit vulnerable, I guess, to the Shadow Demon disruption. Like both the initiations and the escapes. And they go for a Snapfire. I love to see this hero. So much fun. Could play it in mid if you want to. Could play it as a position 4 as well, together with the Centaur. I think it's a very strong combo. At the start, you have the Cookie into the Hoof Stomp. And then you have Scatter Blast and Double Edge, so it's just a ton of magic damage. And then later in the game, you just have the Hoof Stomp into Mortimer's Kisses. So then it's still a lot of magic damage, but at much longer range. So yeah, interesting choice here. They are once again playing quite a initiation-heavy style on Team Aster up against the Shadow Demon. But then again, what choices do you have? Like, when you already picked a Lion and a Centaur, you can't really, like, then commit to some kind of pushing draft. So we'll see what else they have in store for us. Again, Talon, they're just like, you know, we won the last game, so we're just gonna pick the same heroes. And they can't fully pick all of the same heroes. Because obviously Venge is banned, but if they want to, they can just pick up Puck right now and then just pick a different kind of support. And they would practically have the same draft. That would be crazy, right? Talon wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. Would they? We'll see. Which other options do they have for mid? Meepo is not yet banned, but I really don't think you want to play Meepo against Centaur, Lion, Snapfire, but I could be mistaken. I only have several hundred games on Meepo at high Immortal with a good win rate. I don't know anything about Meepo. And they go for the Treant. Treant. It is, I think, decent with the TA. Because it's a bit of a tankier hero, and it doesn't really care too much, I want to say, about Centaur Snapfire, just because you are so tanky and you have regen and stuff. But it would be very awkward together with the Timber. And Team Aster, they're also like, you know, we're just gonna play the same draft again, because we feel like we should have won this game. So we're just gonna try to go for it again. You know, I respect that. They're like, we have confidence in the playstyle that we played last game. Yes, we may have messed up a little bit, but we still think this plan is valuable and we can make this style of play work. So then 4 more bans. I reckon Talon wants their mid laner and Aster probably also wants their mid laner. Although if they want to, they can play Snapfire mid and pick something like a Grimstroke like last game to pair up with the Centaur. I was gonna say Talon is definitely gonna pick Puck again, and Aster is definitely gonna pick Primal Beast again. That's probably not gonna happen. I do think the Primal Beast would be better in this game because there is no Venge. Because that was the big thing that like enabled him to get bursted down, the swap into the stun. I feel like without the stun, he's just gonna be so much tankier, because it's gonna be a lot harder for all of Talon to like catch up to his position. You can maybe jump in with 1 or 2 heroes, but not with the 5. Like, what would happen if you get swapped in? So we'll see if Team Aster wants to go for that again, or if they want to pick something else. Talon banning out the Viper, potentially expecting the Snapfire to go mid. Because we have seen a few Vipers being picked up against TAs. And I can tell you that that isn't really a lot of fun. So then they would play something like the Centaur mid and play Viper plus Snapfire in the offlane. So it would just be a terrible time for Akashi. And he already had a terrible time last game, so you can't do that to a carry player. They don't have the mental fortitude. Talon taking their sweet time on the final ban. They could like ban another TA counter, but I think it's more likely that they just ban a generally good mid. Yeah. I mean, I was partially correct. They banned a mid, but I still think Ember is pretty darn terrible. He is currently like the most popular mid hero in this tournament, but he wins 1 out of every 4 games. So yeah, I wouldn't put my money on Ember. So Huskar ban, interesting. It makes sense. They pick a DK, and DK I think is pretty okay in this game. But DK has a few like really hard lane counters, and Huskar is one of them. And you don't want to get Huskar'd in the game 2 of an elimination series. It's just no fun. Just no fun. So one more pick for Talon. They probably need a mid up against Dragonite. What is good? You could pick... They do go for Meepo. I think Meepo is very good against Dragonite. Wait, it's an Akashi Meepo? So it's a safe lane Meepo, or do they just swap around the roles? I think that is more likely. We'll see what they do though. This is a pick that I am very happy with, because I personally love Meepo. I love playing him, I love watching him, I love his like design. Yeah, this should be a good one. Very excited about this one. Right, so I'm just gonna do some settings shenanigans. Because annoyingly enough, you can't do those in the draft. So yeah, we have a Lion, Centaur, Snapfire, Morphling, Dragonite for Team Aster, up against a Timbersaw, Shadow Demon, Templar, Assassin, Treant, Protector, and Meepo for Talon. Talon is currently leading 1-0 in this elimination best of 2 in the lower bracket. The winner is gonna face the winner of Geek Fam against Blacklist for the lower bracket semi-final. Which is then gonna have to face the loser of Azure Ray against IHC. And then, of course, it could be the grand final. So both of these teams, even if they win, still have a long road ahead of them. With a lot of spicy teams still in the mix. But the road is long, but the reward is definitely worth it. Going to Dubai, having a chance, getting a cut of that $1 million prize pool. Yeah, it's definitely worth the effort you put in. For some reason, we are not loading into the game. I'm not sure what's up with that. It's a little bit strange. Okay, we are finally getting into the game, which means that I can do my settings. So who do you guys think are gonna win, just judging by these drafts? Okay, that is fixed, very nice. Alright, let's get into the game. And let us test the odds as well. Not sure if it's showing just yet. Maybe there are no odds for this game. I'll just have a quick look. I think there should be odds, but I think the in-game odds just aren't up yet. So we'll keep an eye on that one. We'll definitely keep an eye on that one. So Talon going for some kind of smoke play, but Aster playing very defensively.
30 seconds to showtime.
Yeah, and it is gonna be a mid TA. Interesting. I was expecting Akashi and Chuan to maybe like swap lanes, put the Meepo mid, put the TA safe lane, but just like swap the players for the roles. But it's gonna be a mid TA. And according to Quinn, this is like the worst mid TA patch ever.
And away we go.
We'll see if Chuan can still make it work. It's gonna be a 2-2 bounty rune split. Nothing too spicy. It's gonna be a Treant Meepo lane. I don't agree with this. Like, this lane is gonna struggle so much against Centaur Snapfire. I would be willing to put my credibility on the line and say that this Meepo is gonna die at least once in lane. Because I just don't see this working out super well. You play double melee against Snapfire plus Centaur. That's just no fun at all. I think Meepo can potentially get some farm and then like rotate into the jungle once he gets his ulti, but it just feels really bad, I think. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't think there is too much kill potential before level 2. Mid lane is a pretty classic matchup, I want to say. DK against... oh, jeez. T-Tour much. I wasn't expecting to see any level 1 kills with like a Shadow Demon and a Timber Soul, but alas, there we go. It's so hard when a lot of heroes are low at the same time. So Ponyo already tanking a lot of damage here from just the stun and the scatter blast. That's the problem with ranged heroes. You can stay at a distance, try to minimize the risk. But with double melee, you need to get close to harass, to CS, to do anything really. And then you just risk getting stunned and taking a ton of damage. Let's see if the Morph decides to max his adaptive strike again without putting any points into the waveform. Ponyo just going for some slaps on the Frisk. Meepo is doing quite well in terms of CS right now. It really helps to have the poof to secure CS. He's running quite low on mana. On the mid lane, both heroes are doing quite well. But I think DK is gonna struggle later on in this lane once the levels in Refraction come up. Yeah, it's once again gonna be the same Timbersaw build. Just a quick Vil, no points in passive, just maxing the nukes, just going for the full damage. Yeah, it's very interesting. I haven't seen too much of this build, but he's really making it work. Someone in chat called it the jump scare Timber, and I really like the name. So Meepo is still doing okay, but I can see him playing a bit more reluctantly right now because there is now the cookie into Stomp potential, which is not gonna kill Meepo just yet, but it's gonna deal a lot of damage. And then he's gonna be in kill range for the next attempt. DK is still doing very well in this mid lane. 2 points into Dragon's Blood, Bracer as well. I think that may be a little bit overkill. But at least he's sustainable. I can't believe how every single game Timbersaw is just running out without his passive at like 400 or 300 HP and just getting away with it. I guess not having waveform is quite rough there, because you can't really catch up ever.
Really, no.
Info with a Wraith Band, some Slippers, some bands of Elven Skin. Just going full Agi. I guess comparable to Morphling. Both carries going full Agi. Another early game that is relatively quiet. Storm coming out now. Double edge as well. Akashi taking a good amount of damage, but the Snapfire was just a little bit too far away. Wow, I can alt-tab now without losing FPS. This is great. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you. Attempt onto Meeple, but he's tanky enough with the stick. There we have another double edge in Stomp. And thank goodness my credibility is intact. Akashi goes down. If you look at the CS, that paints quite a pretty picture for Aster. I wish I could ask Talon why they put the TA mid instead of the Meeple. Because I feel like TA would have an okay time in this lane. Like we saw it last game. God damn it. Lion, stop dying. You shouldn't be dying here. Yeah, we saw last game how a TA can do well against the Centaur plus Rimstroke. Morphling going for a Falcon's Blade again. Any other big surprises? I wonder what the DK is gonna build. He's just gonna go Bracer and Treads. Or we have a stun coming out onto the TA. Blood Grenade as well. There is a lot of damage, but Refraction is still up, so Chuan should be fine. He instantly loses all of his Refraction charges. So there is gonna be quite a bit of pressure onto this tower. But at least he's gonna survive, at least for now. Chuan needs to be careful! Cookie as well. Chuan goes down. So greedy, sticking around there. Lion taking a good amount of damage, but Shadow Demon isn't gonna be able to finish the job there. All of the supports in the mid lane right now, and Echo is actually being aggressive right now. There is no mana for a Breathe Fire. Cookie comes out, one more hit. Shadow Demon going for the fancy footwork, dodging the Dragonfire, but still dying to the corrosive poison, and Echoes. He gets another 2 kills. Aster on fire right now. Chuan gets back into lane, and every single Aster hero here is really low. Dragon form runs out, so Talon should be able to defend this tier 1, at least for this Dragon form. Meeple has his clones right now. He's still doing quite well in terms of CS, but I feel like Aster is gonna be quite pleased with this Centaur lane. I'm getting a little bit of deja vu here with the Morphling just chilling in this bottom lane up against the Timbersaw. Speaking about settings, should probably enable sound in desktop as well, so you guys don't miss out on the beautiful audio when I have to do production stuff. So another Dragon form popped, 4 pops into the passive. Treant getting engaged here, but I think it's gonna be Frisk who's in trouble, as well as Echoes actually, but with the Stampede, everyone is gonna be fine. Demonic Purge doesn't even do anything. Really nice ulti there by the Centaur, and that's exactly why you pick this hero. Illusion Rune gets denied. Echoes needs to be a little bit careful. But Disruption is still on cooldown. That's the problem with level 1 Disruption. Such a long cooldown. WS needs to be careful as well. Doesn't have any points in passive. No defensive Disruption, so he is gonna be fine. Actually goes in! My goodness. This guy has balls for sure. Being on like 200 HP and just engaging, he's like, okay, You did a good amount of damage. Very impressive, but you used all of your spells, so now I'm gonna be completely fine. Very well played there. Echoes. He has 1200 gold now. What is he gonna buy? Is it gonna be a quick blink? Potentially a Midas? What is going on here? Akashi just doing meepo things. You have your ulti, time to go, jungle. He's actually going for a quick diffusal blade. I think that's the... Oop, there we have a point in waveform, and down goes WS. Doesn't die to 4 heroes and a tower, but dies to a morphling and a lion. You slip, you lose. Oop. Damn, Jokam. He's dodging these skill shots left and right. Because committing for the tower should be fine here. I'm not sure if Juan is gonna have enough damage. Yeah, and there's even a stampede. Ooh, and they actually want to go for some kind of play here. Ponyo gets caught by the first stun, now the second stun. Third stun is still on cooldown, so they're unwilling to commit. Slow comes out onto the lion. Can they catch up in time? Disruption comes out. They should be able to clean him up just fine. Demonic Purge as well. Down goes Lion. Nice kill for Talon. But if you look at... Ooh, Frizz going for the TP! 40 HP there. Didn't even have to commit his wand. In Dutch, we would call someone like that cool as a frog. Alright, I was gonna enable sound in desktop, right? Yeah, that was me. Centaur, does he have anything on the courier? I think he may have. Yep, there is a Blink Dagger. Just not sending it in with the courier. He doesn't want to reveal that he has it just yet. Speaking about revealing stuff, DK has a Blink Dagger now as well, and they find the TA trying to clean up a stack. Refraction charges are gone. There is a finger. There is detection as well. Finger comes out. Do they have the damage? Refraction is not going to be up for another 5 seconds, but they just don't have the damage. But there is Morphling. They do clean it up. Ooh, and a stun onto Meepo as well. He came in for this. He falls, and they don't even kill the lion. Ooh, this is starting to look really rough for Talon. And now they even lose the stack. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at the odds, shall we? Are they gonna load this time? They're gonna load, right? Come on. Why don't you load, bro? I'm just trying to... Okay. It did something. Why doesn't it show on my screen? Okay, we'll figure this out between the games as well. For now, not too much is happening, it seems like. Just gonna see if I can fix this real quick. Yeah, there we go. The wrong order, sorry. Please bear with me. I'm fighting for my gosh darn life. Okay, there we go. Proper odds. We did it. Luckily, I didn't miss too many kills while I was trying to figure this out. But it is my duty to provide everyone with the proper odds for everyone who wants to risk a gamble. Of course, only gamble responsibly.
You know the drill.
Trying to go for some kind of play onto this Morphling. He just goes for the TP out. Disruption was already used, so no problem at all. Let's see, Meepo. He does have his Diffusal Blade, but when you see a Meepo carry that is 2k behind the enemy carry, that tends to be a relatively bad sign. Because Meepo is really a hero that thrives on having an advantage. Like, pound for pound, Meepo is a pretty weak hero.
Pretty excited right now.
If you let a, like, 20k net worth Meepo fight like a Terrorblade or an Ursa, a Troll, some hero like that, he's just gonna get absolutely wrecked. I think he has a decent matchup against Morphling. Because Morphling doesn't have that much like stacking damage or burst damage that's enough to deal with a meepo. But still, initiation onto the Timber Soul. Defensive disruption comes out. There's an overgrowth as well, but the Timber, he's just so squishy, gets absolutely blown up. Dragon Knight is completely fine. In fact, they're just gonna keep going. Cookie comes out. Shadow Demon, just one more hit and he's gonna fall as well. It just feels so effortless for Aster this game. Blink forward by the DK as well, trying to catch the tree, but there is a lot of trees here. It's easy to miss the right one. Yeah, and Talon,
Guess what's happening?
they just can't really do anything right now. They tried to like go for some kind of return kill or fight there, but just felt pointless. And WS, he's back here, needs to be very careful. So he still doesn't have any points in his passive, and despite him having 1800 HP, he's actually quite squishy. 18 armor, no special magic resist. Needs to be super careful.
Business.
Tier 2 is gonna fall here. In this game, we see the push a lot earlier from Aster, and Meepo is still desperately trying to catch up. He did hit his level 2 ulti, which is quite a big spike for Meepo. Like, just looking at his farm, it's quite rough. It's quite rough, and not to speak about the TA. Because TA is another hero that wants to have an advantage. Ooh, and we are gonna see a jump onto Xuan, and he doesn't have a blink, he doesn't have anything. It's gonna be a big... They are just gonna go back here. Nice positioning by the Shadow Demon. They're right in time and no finger onto the line, and that's a big difference. If they had the finger there, this was a super dead TA. Morphling even more farmed than last game. That is insane, because last game we spoke about him at like 17, 18 minutes when he had like a Manta and a Moabit Mask, and I was like, damn, this dude is farmed. And now it's 16 minutes and he has even more. Oh, and almost the Shivas on the Centaur as well. Ooh, with the kisses. He's so incredibly low, but he is gonna make it out. Breathe fire. Oh, no scope from Echoes. Nicely done by WS, avoiding the almost inevitable death there. Oh, in the meantime, Morphling finds a freebie. It's very difficult for Talon to play the game right now, because if you look at their cores, all of them kind of need to catch up. I think it's gonna be a nice kill there. Echoes goes down, gets caught by the Meepo. That was an uncharacteristic mistake there by the DK. But yeah, it's hard for Talon to play the game because all of their heroes are playing catch-up, and these supports can't really kill anyone. And as a result, all three of the Talon cores are just farming, and there is no pressure whatsoever on any of the Aster heroes. Which means that Morphling, Centaur and DK can also free farm, but they get to do it on a larger portion of the map. Wait, is he getting a phylactery? Yeah. Let's go. He's going for the huge adaptive strike build. It's always fun to see. I wonder why he changed his build up from last game. I mean, he did lose last game, so maybe it makes sense. But I wonder what prompted him specifically. There we have the jump scare build. It's online, but we have an instant stampede coming out, so everyone's gonna be fine. This blink dagger on Timbersaw, yes, it allows you to initiate, but you still don't have a stun. Mortimer's Kiss is coming out onto Ponyo. It is gonna be enough. Tried to go for an overgrowth, but yeah, the overgrowth wouldn't have saved him. DK forms comes out as well, and DK actually went for a Midas, and they're gonna try to go for a Roche. So he's doing exactly what I spoke about, where he can also free farm because there is no pressure, but he has a Midas now, so this DK is gonna be huge. With the Breathe Fire, this Roche deals like no damage. He doesn't have the talent just yet, but I definitely want him to get the Breathe Fire damage reduction. Because with the talent, it's 60% damage reduction, which means that Meepo deals like no damage at all. Because all of his damage is base damage, almost literally. Meanwhile, Lion goes down, but it's not really too consequential. Yeah, Meepo now trying to go for a Blink Dagger. He has his Mega Meepo online. But I just don't see how it's gonna get that much better for Talon. They're finally farming okay with the Meepo and the TA, so they're coming back somewhat. But it just really looks hard just looking at these drafts, the lack of lockdown, the scaling of the heroes. But that's what I thought last game as well, and then they managed to come back beautifully. So not all hope is lost for Talon.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
Age is up for 4 minutes, but Morphling is like, you know, I can just farm a bit longer. And he is getting quite close to the Kanda.
Technical difficulties.
Just needs like 700, 800 more gold, so like 2 minutes of farming, and he should have it. DK working towards a Mantis now. Oh, gosh, sorry guys. Very sorry. Timber gets caught again. I just get so excited when I see DKs. Can't focus on the actual action happening. But that's a nice free pickoff for Aster. They already have the tier 2 bottom though, so I'm not sure how much it's gonna do Meepo. Yeah, it should be fine. Treant? I don't think he got spotted there. He was visible for a moment. Oh, and they do find him. Walked right through a sentry. Free kill onto Ponyo, and they should be able to get this tower now as well. If I were the center, I would have tried to save this catapult with my body.
The Dire might want to mine the top tower.
Can't quite manage. Juan going for some kind of split push shenanigans, which is risky because there is a lion on the map, but he doesn't have a blink dagger yet, so he feels okay.
Top tower.
DK did go for the TP back, trying to catch Chuan.
Dire's top tower's gone.
Now he's just gonna show though. Smoke coming out from Aster. Let's see what they can do here. They have Aegis, they have all of their blink daggers. No BKBs up for Talon just yet, so this is the time to strike. Does Chuan have his spider senses online? Can he escape this gank? For now, it looks like the answer is yes. So far, so good. Centaur is closing in though.
Tower could use a little help.
But they don't really know where the Talon heroes are, so they're not gonna find anything here. Talon doing a pretty good job avoiding fights. They're quite a bit weaker,
Difficulties.
so they're just in the jungle. Like on the side jungle. Even going for a Tormentor steal is a fun thing you can do on Meepo. Let's see who's gonna get it. It's gonna be the Treant? No, he already has it. It's gonna be the TA. Speaking about TA, narrowly manages to avoid the stomp. Oh, the impale from max range. Lion making it work from downtown. I thought that was a really nice TP after the stomp, recognizing that it would take Aster a moment to catch up, but the Stampede was used to make sure that the Lion could get into range. Really well played by Aster. You know, I have a feeling we might be going to a game 3 here. Kanda is up for the Morphling. And Aster is just gonna get stronger and stronger. Like late game DK with Aghanim's Manta is insane. Morphling scales really well as well, so the Centaur, Lion, Snapfire, all of these heroes just become stronger. Treant used to be the strongest late game hero in the game when he had the Undispellable Overgrowth talent, which I think is the strongest talent ever made in Dota. But these days, he just isn't that great anymore. Because Overgrowth is just so easy to dispel. Like every single hero is gonna have 2 or 3 ways to deal with it. Of course, TA falls off a little bit. Meepo doesn't fall off as hard as he used to, but still kind of does. Timbersaw is can be strong, but I don't think he's gonna be strong in this game. I don't know. I would definitely favor Aster in the late game. Aegis is down though. Chuan just sitting on the high ground here. Shadow Demon behind. Just tempting Aster to jump on him. BKB now up on the Timber. So he's not gonna be as squishy anymore. But it's worth noting that Aster has 2 instant stuns in the Dragon Tail and the Hex. So if you're too late, the BKB doesn't do anything. Initiation onto the TA. There is gonna be no disruption, it's too late. Just too much damage, the combat paying off. Treant's gonna fall as well. BKB popped onto the Timber Cell. And he is gonna be able to escape, but TA just got exploded. Do they wanna go for some kind of tier 3 attempt here? I don't think so, because Meepo is doing Meepo things. Skipping creeps, just being a nuisance on the map. There's even a few traps here. That is nicely played by Talon at least. I thought Meepo would farm the triangle, but he went down instead.
Bounty.
Yeah, this Morphling is a problem. Just looking at this Talon lineup, I'm not sure which hero is gonna deal with him. They need some form of silence or disable. They just don't have it. Guiding Reeves up on the Snapfire. It's extra good this game because you can get rid of quite a few debuffs. Even getting rid of the Whirling Death onto the Treant is quite nice. There is no Aegis right now in Aster. They're still playing so defensively. They're just sitting next to this high ground, hoping that the TA is gonna step out again. But at the same time, TA is just farming. Meepo is just farming, so Aster is losing a little bit of their advantage by staying here. I think the Dacha just has really nice vision of the middle of the map. So they can see all of the rotations from Aster.
Someone took
Just look at this. All of Aster is on the Dacha side, but there's almost no creeps, only in the bottom. This tier 1 is taking damage, this tier 2 is taking damage. It's just kind of annoying to play against. It's gonna be a long Roche respawn as well, which I think favors Talon. Going for a Hex next. We see a stun onto the tree. It's gonna be a nice kill, should be enough with just the right clicks. And DK, he has his Aghanims now. So we're gonna see the blue dragon and then just half a level away from seeing the black dragon. Tier 1 goes down. So I feel like we've been at 9k gold advantage for quite a while now. Even with the Midas on the DK. And he did get the damage reduction. No surprises there. Meepo is closing in to his hacks, but it's still a ways away. G1 going for a Daedalus next. I feel like Next Roche is going to be a pivotal point in the game. Astra is going to commit hard, and then I feel like no matter what happens, they're going to try to go high ground with that Aegis. So I feel like they don't want to get back into that situation of last game where they just couldn't push, gave so much space to Talon, and then you make like 1 or 2 mistakes and you're out. I feel like you really have to play to win. Even without the Aegis right now, I really like this. They know that there isn't too much initiation on Talon. And just forcing them back, stopping them from split pushing like this, it's a big deal. Especially now with the Black Dragons as well. They can just siege down these buildings if they wanted to. Ooh. Yeah, Talon wisely backing off here. Gem onto center. I always like the gem purchases when you're ahead. Just choking the enemy that much more, getting rid of all of the vision. Making sure that you can actually pressure advantage instead of just being kited around the map in a macro sense. She is gonna get his Hex. I feel like that's the moment where Talon can try to take back a bit of initiative in this game. Ooh, it's gonna be a big Lotus. Is he gonna go for the block of cheese? I'm always so hyped when I see the block of cheese. I try to go for it every single game. I don't think it's the right play, but it's the fun play. Roche going to his vacation home. The Radiant side. It's gonna be a quick Roche, but Talon is coming in with a smoke, and they're gonna be in time to contest this. Echoes doesn't have a BKB, and they find the Centaur, and they kill him. Centaur still didn't pop his BKB, but Morphling is committing, and DK is just zoning. This is really nicely played by Aster, and they are gonna get this Roche uncontested, because no one really wants to commit on this DK. Now Stampede is popped as well. Can they find anyone? Just the Treant. And Talon was in time for the Roche, but they still couldn't make a fight happen there. Just because both the Centaur and the DK are just such difficult heroes to initiate into. And Morphling has no problems whatsoever soloing the Roche. Gonna have his Lincolns as well. It's gonna be a lot harder to use Disruption on him. Also, Lion went for the doubloon. I rarely ever see anyone go for this item. I guess if you pre-flip it, so you can get 20% max HP back when you use it. That's kind of nice, but it's not that much. It's like 300 HP actually. Oh my goodness. My goodness. You see an Overgrowth coming out, but it's instantly dispelled. Treant goes down. Initiation onto the Snapfire. Hex comes out as well. The Mega Meepo is being focused down here, getting very, very low. It still looks like a pretty good fight for Talon. Buyback comes out from the Treant. Jump into the backline by the Timbersaw. BKB is popped. The Aster hasn't lost anyone just yet, aside from the Snapfire. So it's a 1-for-1 with a buyback. BKBs were committed only from the Timbersaw. So I think Aster is quite pleased with that. There isn't a noticeable XP or gold differential, and BKBs were used. And Stampede is still up, and that's a big deal. Ooh, jump into the base by the DK, but free disruption comes out. X onto the DK, that's a lot of damage. But they are just gonna blow up this Meepo completely. Mega Meepo, not today. So much damage coming out from Aster. Chiwan goes down as well. No BKB for him, and Aster just looks unstoppable. GG is cold. Talon, they throw in the towel. Just one push is all it took for Aster. They had practically the same draft, just 2 different heroes, but this time they made it look easy. Really nice performance by Aster here. At no point did I really feel like Talon had a chance. They were delaying the loss, but they couldn't really, I don't know, like push their advantage or maybe transfer it into somewhat of a winning position. It was always just kind of like delaying the inevitable. like with the split pushing, because when you have a lineup like this, it's just never gonna be able to fight Team Aster. 0-3 Meepo, 2 and 5 TA. I don't know, I feel like their draft wasn't great, but also the decision to put the Meepo top and give Centaur a free lane, and put the TA mid and give DK a free lane. I'm just not really sure. Anyway, this was just game 2, and we are going to go into game 3 after the break. So stay tuned, guys, and we will be back for another amazing game between Team Aster and Talon.
How careless we could be.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Like ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only the best, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going, I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff, everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once, I'ma show you all the path, if you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back, yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah, rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun, shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall, always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only the best, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I'm saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated, but that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated, but she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a coke thing, she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing, she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. Dress. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a cold thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a cold thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, though. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back? You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give it them, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just fake it. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud, you better shut your goddamn mouth. Before I do more, speak out, it's about to hit out. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. Yeah, maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back? Let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together and insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, yeah, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed, I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me. Smash with me, she savage, she wants cash money and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man. Now I'm teaching the game, a veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking at my hand and it's empty. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hear me laugh. All the crowds repping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running up and coming. Ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year. I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget. From nothing to something, I ain't bluffing. I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want in life. Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on a wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't ever press, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at them legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed. You know your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. I could look at you all day, watch the way them hips sway. Love your body so I pray, don't you dare take it away. Can't control what I say, lost my mind cause you're frame. Hey girl, what's your name? Lit me up just like a flame. Body in motion, I feel the commotion, beyond you like lotion. I'm honest and broken, I flow like the ocean. I feel you were chosen to fix me, I'm broken, my heart that you stolen. Hey, stay with me, play with me, lay with me. Hate to see when you leave, chemistry feels like it's destiny. I just want you laying next to me, and I really don't want you to ever leave. On your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. I can feel the butterflies multiply every time I meet your eyes. Amplified deep inside, once I feel your skin on mine. Though I try, I can't hide all the ways I feel inside. You're everything I want in life. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. Got a body and she naughty, never want her off me. Hot like wasabi, hot like some coffee. We drink like a hobby, like to get sloppy. We ain't never stopping. Yeah. I just wanna drink with this girl all day. I don't wanna think, I just want to play. Keep me underneath the sheets while we sleep all day. I just wanna feed everything I crave. I recall the first day that I met you. How could I forget you? No, I don't regret you. Hope I don't upset you. I miss laying in bed too. Your head up on my chest, you would never second best, boo. Sipping on some liquor, we remember all the good times. Live a little quicker, thinking bigger, wish we could climb. Look up in the mirror, see it clear for our first time. Just a couple sinners, man, I wish I could reverse time. Yeah, we fake it till we make it, or we break it off and hate it. Getting faded, getting naked, every time I feel impatient. And sometimes I can't escape it, I just wanna feel you shaping. Like my dreams, I can't sit back, I have to chase them. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
That was a big deal for Talon. They couldn't pick up their revenge and they had to do a treant, which really didn't work out as game, Talon is gonna ban Morphling as well, and they're gonna pick Gyro.
Yeah.
This is a new
Everybody
game.
knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's faking now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone. That's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I'll never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright.
Yeah, they played as support Gyro with their own Aster. Now Talon is gonna give it a try. You can still pick it as a carry, of course, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a support Gyro, which is always fun to see.
Radiant's pick.
Aster gonna go for their Pudge. This time, Talon bans the Morphling instead of the Pudge, and Aster just instantly picks up Pudge. Only 2 heroes are picked for either team, and I'm already really excited about this match. Seeing a Gyro and a Pudge, like, what else is there
5 seconds.
that we can still ask for, right? This is already gonna be a fun game. Okay, let's see. Grimstroke is next for Aster. So the possibility of double dismembers, double hex, double fingering, always nice. Double impaling, depending on the day, also very fun.
10 seconds to
Let's
go.
see how Talon wants to respond. I feel like this would be such a nice game for an
5
Oracle.
seconds.
Because you have the magic resistance that you can give to your allies. You have the really long range save. It just seems really strong here. If you pick like a melee carry and an Oracle, that's gonna be so sick. Of course, Oracle isn't really meta these days. The cool kids aren't playing Oracle, so I would be a bit surprised to see him, but I think he's very nice. You can also, of course, pick Shadow Demon once again. And that's gonna be fine too, because Disruption can also save from all of these things. And you have the Demonic Purge that gets rid of all the annoying Pudge stuff and slows him down to a crawl. So yeah, they can pick the Shadow Demon again, but come on, it's boring. Just pick Oracle. I think having a Pangolier would also be quite nice. They go for Undying. Okay. That's something different. So this indicates to me that they want to play a ranged carry and that they want to play some kind of tempo game. Because they already see Aster's carry and they know that it's gonna be a hero that doesn't hit particularly fast. Like Pudge is not gonna sit there in a team fight hitting a tombstone. So my predictions right now is they're gonna pick Luna for Talon, and then they're gonna pick Lina for Aster. Because Luna is very nice with this tempo-oriented plan of Talon, lanes really well with Undying, and then Aster, they need a mid-hero with a lot of attack speed and range, and there are a few heroes better at that than Lina. So we'll see if my predictions were correct.
Radiant's pick.
Well, I'm 1 out of 2, so I'm already pleased. This is why I get the big bucks, and it's gonna be... Oh, so close.
Dyer's ban.
Well, 50% correct is still decent, considering the fact that they had like, I don't know, 100 heroes to choose from, and I guessed one of them. So Void is gonna be the pick for Aster. What does this even mean? I mean, I know that Aster plays quite a bit of Pudge. Let me just check which position they played it in, because I remember it being carry, but I guess not. Oh, no. They did play it as a core, but they played offlane Pudge. That's the thing. So it's offlane Pudge, safe lane Void, and then X, where X is probably a ranged mid-hero. So we'll see. Puck is banned out by Aster. So no annoying Chuan Pucks. And Talon bans out the Ember Spirit, which I really think would have been quite a shit pick. I always think he's a shit pick, but against Undying and like a pushing strat, it seems particularly bad.
10 seconds to go.
So let's see what we have here.
5 seconds.
Just 7 seconds of reserve time for Talon, so they need to hurry a little bit. While Aster, they have
Ban.
over 2 minutes. So Stormban, which, yeah, okay. I think that makes a lot of sense. There are almost no disables on Talon, which seems like a bit of a trend. They just really don't like picking disables. And Aster really loves picking disables, because they have disables on every single one of their heroes. And meanwhile on Talon, you have the Loosened Beam Mini-Stun, and you have the Homing Missile, which is potentially like the slowest stun in the game in terms of like casting to when it actually arrives. Their final pick is gonna be a Mars, so they do pick a stun. So that's gonna help a little bit. It's gonna be the carry Luna. It's gonna be the mid Timbersaw against the DK, which I think is some nice flexibility here by Talon. Just getting that favorable mid matchup. It is gonna be the support Undying and Gyrocopter. And also no big surprises on the side of Aster. Mid DK, carry Void, offlane Pudge. I don't think there is a lot of synergy for the Void specifically. Like you don't have a big range damage hero that can damage inside the Chrono, or something like an Invoker, or maybe a Skyraz. A hero like that can deal a lot of damage in the Chronosphere in the early game. But I feel like if this game goes to any kind of late stage, then Aster is gonna win anyway, because just look at these heroes. Pudge, Void, DK. That is an insane core trio in the late game. So, we'll see if they can make it work. We're once again gonna go back to my face while some of the settings. So I hope you guys enjoy looking at me. It's always a little bit finicky with like the specific observing settings, and we have I have to generate some of the overlays as well. You know, but I'm just along for the ride with you guys. Just slowly figuring it out. Also, this missile is mega cute. Look at the little dude. He looks so happy. I wish I was half as happy as that missile. Right. So let's generate some odds. Change my config. Number 3. Almost into the game. Bear with me for 1 second. I think we should be fine. So we are.
I'll always remember how
We have a double smoke coming out. Aster trying to get out some vision first, and they do manage. Talon a bit slower, but we could see a big clash. Both of these teams look eager to fight. Smoke breaks onto both the Pudge and the Undying, but I think neither team had vision at that exact moment. Void going for a double Wraith Band build. This looks like a 1k build, but since Aster is doing it, it must be good. I believe the nick is Erica, but I'm not quite sure. I'm always a bit hesitant about like the Chinese names, because I can read some kanji, but not confidently enough to just, I don't know, go for it. That's why I often just refer to the hero names instead, because I'm deadly afraid of doing it wrong. Also, look at the double hat gameplay from Akashi. Now that's how you can see he's a professional. Right, we're not gonna see any kind of big clash here. Oh, actually, we do see a really nice hook. A lot of damage coming out onto the Undying. But he's a very tanky boy, and I think Aster is in over their heads. Double blood grenade finishes off Echoes. They got more than what they bargained for, I'm afraid. Oh, it's still not showing. 1 sec, guys. I will fix the ult real quick while we watch the mid lane. Oh, so finicky. So finicky. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So it's gonna be a Timbersaw up against a Dragonite in the mid lane, which is definitely Timbersaw favorite. He can just keep spamming his Q and it's gonna deal so much damage to the DK. Luckily, DK has a lot of regen, so he should be able to stay in the lane at least, unlike some of the other strength heroes perhaps. And then I don't think there is a lot of kill potential until level 6 on Timber. So that's something we're gonna have to keep an eye on. Of course, DK is still gonna get some CS, so he should be fine. On top lane, we have a Putch Lion up against Luna Undying. I would say this slightly favors Luna Undying, but there is more kill potential going the other way. So just like one single good hook onto the Luna at level 3, into an Impale, into a Hex, could very well be a kill. On the bottom lane, we have Mars Gyrocopter up against Faceless Void plus Grimstroke. I think this lane favors the Mars lane a little bit, but you know, Void should be fine enough to at least get some creeps. But I think we see a hook coming out onto Akashi. But I think that all things considered, this early game looks a lot better for Talon than it did last game. Hex coming out as well, but I think Frisk is still gonna be in trouble. Yep. Committed for the tombstone, pays for it with his life. So 2 kills now in favor of Talon. Looking very good for them. Just 2 heroes, both getting a Water Rune. Neither hero cares that much about the HP part, but the mana is quite nice. And Shiwan does put some points into his passive, not completely ignoring hit like WS last game. Makes more sense in the mid lane in a 1v1. Double Wraith Band now on Faceless Void. He wants to go fast, and the armor is pretty nice too. I wonder if this is an Erika specific thing, or if more players are doing this these days. It's an interesting idea, because Wraith Bands do give quite nice stats. Like the 2 extra armor and 5 attack speed, 5 agility, it's pretty decent. I don't think it's as good as bracers in the early game, but they skill much better. Like at 25 minutes, these things give 10 agility and 10 attack speed, and 4 strength and 4 armor. That is insane for the 500 gold investment. It's almost like on the level of Iron Branches in terms of efficiency, which is ridiculous, because those things, if you could have full inventories of Iron Branches, that would be game breaking. But Wraith Bands are close in efficiency at 25 minutes, which is saying quite something. Gyrocopter has his level 2 Rocket Barrage. It's gonna be quite scary for heroes to run close to him. Grimstroke getting very low here. The Gyro is gonna be the one who's in trouble. Rocket out. He has the wand. Can't use it in time. I don't think the wand and the Fairy Fire would have saved him though, with the time dilation on him. So nice return kill there in favor of Aster, getting themselves on the board in this decisive game number 3. Akashi doesn't even have a single Wraith Band, just going straight for the treads. Not too much happening in the mid lane, aside from the fact that Timber is kind of crushing the DK, doubling the CS, which is always something you're pleased to see as a mid laner. The denies aren't that impressive, but Timbersaw really isn't that great at denying, I think. His base damage it's like decent, especially as a universal hero these days. You see Grimstroke fall this time. But yeah, it's mostly about the CS on Timber. So Mars and Void are pretty close in terms of CS and denies. So I feel like both teams are... Ooh, we see a hook coming out onto the Luna. It's gonna be a kill. There is a tombstone, so the Pudge is definitely gonna fall as well. And maybe the Lion as well. Ponyo, he has the zombies coming, gets a double kill. Another commitment on the tombstone, but it's level 2, so it requires 6 attacks. They get the Luna, but they lose 2 in return. I don't think that's worth it. Because Ponyo, if he wants to, he can go for like quick arcane boots. I think that's very valuable. Now we see a rotation coming out on the DK, and there is a level 6 onto the Timber, so this should be a kill. The Chakram return. DK is still so tanky, and he even has sticks. It's gonna be the Gyro who's in trouble with the Inkswell as well. Echoes getting low, but not quite low enough, and they get the kill onto Jokam. Nice rotations by Aster, saving the DK. Mars closing into level 6, a full level ahead of the Void. That is a little bit scary. Attempt onto the Mars, but Mars is incredibly tanky, and he has a Lotus as well, and sticks too. So Void needs to be a little bit careful. Time dilation is on cooldown. Now 2 Lotuses on the Mars. Yeah, he's gonna be completely fine. This game is a bit more active in terms of kills and rotations than the previous 2, which is nice to see. Ooh, this is sad though if you're a DK. Seeing your tower be at half HP at 7 minutes, as opposed to the opposing one. This one is literally full HP. Yeah, poor DK. We'll go over to net worth. And we'll see the true damage here. Yeah, it's quite telling. It's not entirely unexpected. It's just the matchup. DK is gonna get something, but, you know, he's still gonna get crushed. Akashi, not going for a Mask of Madness, just the straight Dragonlance, getting those stats, getting the range, always nice. I wonder if the Void is gonna go for Madness or if he's gonna go straight Maelstrom. I would expect it to be Maelstrom because he has the double Wraith Band. So he already invested quite a bit in attack speed and like slots. He's gonna have treads, he's gonna have 2 Wraith Bands and a wand. But that's a lot of slots. You don't want to have too many small items. Hook comes out onto the Gyro, and that's going to be a free kill. Nicely done there. Yeah, I love watching Pudge. Just such a fun hero. I fully understand that he's been like the most popular hero throughout Dota generations. Void has his level 6 now, so could try to go for some kind of play with Chrono. But like we mentioned before, it's gonna be quite difficult. Because he doesn't really have a hero to pair up with. Like, you don't have that obvious synergy where you can get a kill no matter what every single time Chrono is off cooldown. He's really gonna have to pick his moments quite well. Oh no, Arena actually on the Mars, just going for max efficiency in his nukes.
Radiant's top tower is taking hits.
Juwan also going for the Veil of Discord. Seems to be the go-to item on Timbersaw. Juwan just doesn't care. Tombstone comes out, Lion is gonna fall here. Damn, Ponyo is a beast. This should be the tier 1 falling on the mid lane. Dragon Form comes out to try and defend, but I don't think he really have a chance. Hoop comes out onto the Gyro. I think that was an accident. Pudge needs to be a bit careful. They should be able to get this Gyro at least. Still, the Timber is still very strong right now. Undying doesn't have his ulti anymore, so he should fall as well. So 2 free kills for Aster, and they defend the tier 1 as well. Yeah, and it is gonna be the Maelstrom on Void. Oof, he lost his raindrops. Very sad. I'll throw up a poll after this game for the terrain. Because if everyone hates looking at it, we'll just change it. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be able to do it during the game, so I have noted. We can change it after the game. Don't worry. So, game is looking pretty even so far. I think both teams are gonna be very strong in the late game. But I think Astra is just gonna be that tiny bit stronger. But I feel like Talon is gonna have a really strong timing with Luna BKB. So that is what we are waiting for right now. Akashi just farming his Manta. He has his Dragon Lance. And then he's probably gonna get a BKB next. Although, judging by the previous 2 games, he doesn't really like BKB that much. So, yeah. Maybe it's just gonna be, I don't know, something random. I guess Satanic or a Skadi or whatever. Lion going for an Adderlance first, Pudge going for an Eternal Shroud. No big surprises here. Timbersaw has his Veil. I mean, I like how they changed the Veil, that it's just more damage taken. We see a Chrono coming out onto Akashi. They don't have the obvious synergy, but they do have the Inks. Well, it's a lot of damage, but this Luna is very tanky. Just one more hit. Akashi, can he make it out? He can. He's so tanky. Strength, power threats, paying off there. Luna survives. Chrono is wasted. Can Void get out? They just lose the Lion. Luna surviving with 14 HP. That is crazy. See, this is why you thread switch people. This is why you buy Raindrops. It's why you buy Dragonlance first. Everything paying off for Akashi. So now we see a smoke coming out from Talon. They know that Chrono is down. No blink onto the DK yet. I mean, he has it, but it's on the career. Still, they're not gonna be able to find him. So the smoke is wasted. Void being chased away here by the Mars. He has his maxed Q, so he should be fine. Actually, Timber is coming in. Doesn't have a lot of mana. Needs to. Void is so dead. Yep. Oh, Timber Chain misses. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is Void gonna make it out as well? Double Dragon Tail, but no. Chuan gets the snipe after all. Could be in trouble himself. He has the fully proc passive. Undying goes down in the background. Chuan, he doesn't have mana. Now he has sticks. Arena comes out. There we have the Eclipse. Luna is getting quite low as well. There is no finger. Triple kill for Chuan now. Punch, is he going to be able to clean up? Ultra kill for Chuan. Can he get the Rampage? It doesn't look like it, but maybe. He does have the mana for another Chakram, but no, it's just going to stay as an Ultra kill. Huge fight in the Radiant jungle. Ultimately, probably, this doesn't show everything, so it was definitely worth it for Talon. Because they got 4, and I believe they just lost 2, maybe 3 heroes. With Chuan ultimately surviving. Yeah, what a fight.
Mid-tower's getting banged up.
I thought for a moment that Void was gonna get away, just like Luna got away, and it would be even again in the world, but no. Void is struggling quite a bit in this game. It's not like he's died very often, but he just doesn't have a lot of CS. It's almost 15 minutes, and he doesn't even have 70 CS. We compare it to the Luna, she has almost double. So yeah, she died once more, but when you have twice as many creeps, you're gonna be ahead in CS. I mean, net worth. Smoke coming out from Aster now. There is a blink on the DK, but they just don't have a lot of damage on Aster. They need this Void to have items, because otherwise they're not going to be able to kill anyone. Smoke comes out from Talon as well. Ooh, this Void is in trouble. Just gets bursted down completely. No chance at all. Everyone else from Aster is gonna have to flee. They just lose the Void, but I say just, but that is their win condition right there. Losing the Void is huge. The Pudge is fun and all, and DK can do all kinds of wacky stuff, but eventually it's the Void who's gonna have to carry this game. And if he's like 3k behind the enemy carry, I don't see him being able to do that. Yep. He has his Pavis or Pavis. DK is going for a Midas again. He really wants the skill, but I'm a bit worried for Aster. Because Talon is about to hit their big window. Manta is coming up for Akashi. There's actually going to be a Yules on Chiwan. We're going to see a big timing from Talon. And I just don't think Aster is ready to respond. They don't even have the Maelstrom on Void yet. Last game, the Morphling had his Manta. He had his Falcon's Blade. He had half of his Satanic done at this time. Now he doesn't even have a Maelstrom.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now. Radiant's toughened up.
A lot of pressure coming out onto the tier 2 bottom. Chrono is up, but Void really doesn't want to fight. Just walking. If they can get the jump onto the Undying and burst him down, that would be big, but I don't think they are gonna have the damage. But even with the finger and the heats, is it gonna be enough? No, it's not. He still gets off the Tombstone, and it's a terrible fight for Aster. Now Eclipse as well, so Pudge is gonna fall, DK is definitely gonna fall as well. I don't know why they decided to go onto the 2k HP Undying. They just don't have the damage. So now they're gonna lose the tier 2 for free, they lose extra heroes as well. I don't think that Talon is gonna go for tier 3 because they don't have Tombstone, they don't have Aegis, and they don't have BKB, but this just increases the Talon advantage even more. So I think he doesn't even have to go BKB now because he's so far ahead. Akashi can just get like a Skadi or a Satanic and be fine, I think. Q1 now going for a Shivas, just like 1600 gold away. And Void finally did get his Maelstrom, so he can try to catch up now, but I think even with the Maelstrom, he's gonna get outfarmed pretty hard by the Luna. Just hitting creeps with the Vampire Fangs. Like, this hero needed more night vision, come on. Look at this, this is insane. Smoke coming out from Talon, just unrelenting aggression. They want to find the Void, that is their prime target, but if they can find the Pudge or the DK, they would be quite happy to. Lion is definitely not what they're looking for. It's gonna be a fun little kill, but it's inconsequential in the big scheme. I guess it's like a big creep kill. This is quite sad as well, seeing the Grimstroke pushing out the lane and Void having to pick up the scraps. I feel like that's relatable for most carry players here. You TP back, but the support already cleaned up the wave. And then you're just kind of stuck in a shitty position. On my widget.
Radiant's top tower is taking hits.
So no ults currently. Big sad. So be it. Pudge has his Eternal Shroud now working towards a Shivas as well. Talon has a pretty nice mix of damage. They have some physical, but they also have a lot of magic damage and even a good amount of pure because of the Timber Saw.
Radiant lost the top
Yeah, I think it's still, yeah. It's gonna be a Tormentor. Ponyo needs to be a bit careful. It's a bit spicy, but you know, that's just how Ponyo lives his life. Never a dull moment. Ooh, Erica, he feels forced to go for a BKB. And I understand, because he really does need a BKB. Oh, it's just, he's gonna get even further behind, because Luna, yeah, of course, Luna is full greeting. Just going for a butterfly. This is just classic Akashi. So the lead is just gonna get bigger and bigger. It's almost 5k now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this game ending with Akashi having twice Erika's net worth. Just because of the builds and the heroes, and the way that this game is going so far. Now a Roche attempt by Talon. If Aster can get a 5-man Chrono into a 5-man Inkswell, to a 5-man Impale, I think they have a chance. In almost every single other situation, I don't see it happening. So an Aegis into the hands of Akashi. And we can see the death ball starting up here. We'll just keep our camera centered on the Luna as she barrels down this lane. I think the only way that this can really go wrong is if she gets hooked without any support from her team. And then they place a Chronosphere on anyone who comes to help, and then they clean up the solo Luna. That's a way that I can see Aster winning a fight and potentially the game. Yeah, with heroes just dropping left and right, it's looking quite tough. It's just a 12k lead. It isn't the end of the world, but I feel like Aster is just completely not ready to fight yet. There is gonna be a BKB on DK. I guess Void is gonna have his BKB as well, so technically they could maybe fight. But yeah, they just have one chance, because with this build, they're not going to be able to stay in the game for long. They're not going to be able to match the pace. The hook comes out. I feel like the hook would have killed him. That's the first tier 3 falling. Now the Racks are going to fall as well to the Moonglaives. This is why people pick Luna. These glaives are absolutely killer. The moment someone comes close, you can see they just lose a fourth of their HP for free. Jump in by the DK. Hook now as well with the E. The first life. BKB is bought by the Void. This should be a good position to try and kill the Luna again. Do they make the damage? It doesn't look like it. Arena comes out as well, but Luna is still alive, still has sticks, now pops the Eclipse, and no one is dying on Talon. There is just no damage on Aster. What do you even do at this point? That was everything used. The 2 BKBs revealed the Chrono. They can maybe kill the Undying. No, they can't even kill the Undying. And Lion is gonna fall now. There's just nothing left here for Aster. Maybe if they can get like a Fountain Hook, they have a chance. But I think that's not a nice hook. He is connecting them. The Undying is just literally Undying. Buyback onto the Lion. Can they make something happen? I just don't think so. Jump in. That's a nice kill onto the Undying. The Void could be in a lot of trouble now. Has his Q. Should be fine. But that's 2 sets of racks now. The Mars did die as well. Akashi's still alive. If they can kill Akashi, that would be quite nice. But no, my goodness. I just saw a Void disappear from my screen. That's the Luna shard at work. That's DK dead as well. Another 4 hero wipe. They can just freely take Mega Creeps now if they want to, but no. Oh, actually, They don't even need mega creeps. GG is just called. 25 minutes. Clinical performance by Talon. They take it 2-1 and knock Aster out of the tournament. Yeah, so I spoke briefly about the timing that Talon was gonna hit at some point. I was like, yeah, Aster, they have a pretty strong late game. You know, the longer this game goes on, the more of a chance they're gonna have. And then Talon just came in. They hit their timing, they walked up to the high ground, they got some pickles, and boom, game is over. Let's take a look at the stats. Yeah. So Void, 5k hero damage, it's always so sad. 17k building damage on the Luna. I'm surprised that Luna actually died twice. It felt like she was just elusive the entire game. And Chuan, he was so dominant as well on this Timber Cell, just playing so aggressively. The fact that Talon has two players that are comfortable enough to play a first phase Timber is quite telling. I think that flexibility is going to help them a lot. So that is the first 3 that I'm doing done. Of course, we already had 2 best of 3s before that, and we're gonna have 1 more best of 3 after this, which is gonna be Geek Fam up against Blacklist International. So stay tuned, guys. We will be back with another banger of a best of 3.
Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I will never let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Yeah, I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. This legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though no, it ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
But it's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us, like a good drug, never run. We hook up in my car, driving so far, play your guitar, you show me your heart. Let down our guards, think with our hearts, stare at the stars, we were never apart. Drinking too young, way too much fun, out in the sun, hoping when it's gone. Took you to prom, dance to our song, dance all night long till the lights come on.
It's too late now. I remember everything, and how careless we got. It's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we got.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. Late nights, long fights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious. We loved to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was life, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled.
Too late now, I remember everything. How careless we got. It's too late now, I remember you and me. How careless we.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be.
Too late now, I remember you and me. How careless we could be.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only the best, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going, I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff, everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once, I'ma show you all the path, if you want it bad, I'ma show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back, yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah, rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun, shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only the best, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I'm saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated, but that only makes makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated, but she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a coaxin', she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coaxin', she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. Dress. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a coaxin', she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coaxin', she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop, you know, you gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro, no waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon, and I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back? You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying. I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just fake it. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud, you better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it, there's no way that you make it. Yeah, maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back? Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse. Man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words, and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard, yeah, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I ain't taking a backseat, I'm passing anybody else who is rapping. I'm nasty, ain't nobody able to catch me. They gasping, they cannot compare, they can't match me. I'm at half speed. I got your girl and she laughing and dancing, hanging on my butt, she asking to crash with me, smash with me. She savage, she wants cash money, and she knows that I live lavishly. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want. I want the whole world in the palm of my hand. I got a plan, I'm the man, now I'm teaching the game. A veteran, better than anybody else who tests me. I'm ready, looking at my hand and it's steady. I'm trending, ascending and blending, lyrical bending. Now I'm spreading and getting my name out now. Yeah, they hearing me laugh, all the crowds repping the sound. I'm hitting the ground, running, up and coming, ain't nothing. Yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100. Cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something. I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand and a full plan. I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man. Every single drop got me feeling awesome. I'm about to pop, started from the bottom, yeah. I wanna live, I'm cold inside. Give all I have just to feel alive. I fight to live, I fight to strive. One day I'll have what I want in life. Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't have regrets, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at them legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed. Yeah, your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. I could look at you all day, watch the way them hips sway. Love your body, so I pray, don't you dare take it away. Can't control what I say, lost my mind cause you're afraid. Hey girl, what's your name? Lit me up just like a flame. Body emotion, I feel the commotion, beyond you like lotion. I'm honest and broken, I flow like the ocean. I feel you were chosen to fix me, I'm broken, my heart that you stolen. Hey, stay with me, play with me, lay with me. Hate to see when you leave, chemistry feels like it's destiny. I just want you laying next to me, and I really don't want you to test me. On your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. I can feel the butterflies multiply every time I meet your eyes. Amplify deep inside, once I feel your skin on mine. Though I try, I can't hide all the ways I feel inside. You're everything I want in life. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. Got a body and she naughty, never want her off me. Hot like wasabi, hot like some coffee. We drink like a hobby, like to get sloppy. We ain't never stopping. I just wanna drink with this girl all day. I don't wanna think, I just want to play. Keep me underneath the sheets while we sleep all day. I just wanna feed everything I crave. I recall the first day that I met you. How could I forget you? No, I don't regret you. Hope I don't upset you. I miss laying in bed too. Your head up on my chest, you would never second best, boo. Sipping on some liquor, we remember all the good times. Live a little quicker, thinking bigger, wish we could climb. Look up in the mirror, seeing clear for our first time. Just a couple sinners, man, I wish I could reverse time. Yeah, we fake it till we make it, or we break it, often hated. Getting faded, getting naked, every time I feel impatient. And sometimes I can't escape it, I just wanna feel you shaping. Like my dreams, I can't sit back, I have to chase them. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. Falling and it's worth everything I have. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. Falling and it's worth everything I have.
Whichever team loses, goes home. The winner gets to face Talon Esports, the winner of the previous series, for a chance to still make it to Dubai, to get a chance at getting a share of the $1 million prize pool. So we are into the draft. Let's see what we have in store for us. So far, a Chen and a Batrider. So we're in a different best of 3 and immediately completely different heroes are prioritized. Like in the last game, we had, in the last series, we had 3 games where every single game, Team Aster opened up with a Lion and then Talon opened up with a Timbersaw. So this game, it's already quite different than last game, seeing a Batrider and a Chen first faced. Chen has been picked up quite frequently, and I think he has a really nice win rate as well. And the same thing is true for Batrider, although his win rate isn't quite as good. Batrider has been picked up 6 times, winning 1 in 3 games, and Chen has been picked up 4 times, but winning every single one. Does that mean that Blacklist rivalry already have a 100% chance to win this game? Perhaps. Although Aster, they picked Centaur, which was a hero that won 8 out of 8 games before today. And then they lost twice with it. So, oh no, actually they only lost once with it, I think. Anyway, they lost the game with a 100% hero. So it is possible. And Geek Fam are gonna pick up Venge, which is one of the premier counter heroes for Batrider, and a hero that was absolutely pivotal in Game 1's comeback between Aster and Talon. Venge is just a really strong hero right now, being able to swap a hero into your team and just blowing them up to start the fight, and then potentially even surviving because you have an Aghanim Scepter is just such a boon. Blacklist, they pick up the Techies, another really popular hero right now, and super strong as well. So they already have their support duo picked up. And Geek Fam, they have a Venge and the Batrider, but I'm not quite sure which position the Batrider is gonna be. I don't think they played Batrider before in this tournament, and indeed they have not. So we'll see what they end up playing. Blacklist, they go for a Primal Beast, which is interesting because it's exactly what we saw in Game 1 of the last series, Primal Beast against Venge, where the Primal Beast was really tanky at the start, and he had like an Eternal Shroud, he had a heart, he had everything his tiny little heart could desire, and then he got swapped in and lost like 5k HP in a single second and got blown up every single fight. So we'll see if Blacklist can do any better with this Primal Beast. Geek Fam, they have a lot of flexibility still. They just know that Blacklist are gonna have some strong lanes. They need to respond with strong lanes, and they're gonna pick up a Mars. Probably the premier offlaner right now. Very popular, very strong, nice matchups for the most part. Strong in lane, skills well. Just a pretty all-inclusive hero.
10 seconds to go.
It's also worth noting that in this game, Lone Druid got first banned. But in the previous series, I think he was completely ignored. So I always really enjoy seeing like the meta shifts. not just in a tournament, but even between specific teams. Just trying to figure out the puzzle that is a Dota draft. So let's see, Geek fam, they're gonna pick up a Lifestealer, which is a hero that is very, I mean, pretty strong against Primal Beast. Very strong against techies because of the built-in magic immunity and just very tanky in general. And I think it pairs up quite nicely with a Batrider as well.
10 seconds to go.
So you just jump inside, you lasso a target and you just burst him down, and there's very little that they can do. Especially because Blacklist, they already picked up both of their supports, neither of which has a built-in save. So Batrider is actually quite potent, and it surprises me a little bit that they didn't pick up any way to break the lasso. Of course, if they want, they can pick something like an Abaddon in a core position, and then they do have a way to break the lasso. And I think Abaddon in general looks pretty strong in this game, honestly. Has a pretty good matchup against Lifestealer. You don't care too much about Mars, you don't care too much about Batrider. I think it would be really strong here. Of course, it is another melee hero, and a hero that doesn't have a lot of burst damage or disable. So I have some gripes as well, but I think it would be cool to see. Let's see what they end up going for.
Dire's banned.
It's gonna be Morphling. So no wacky Abaddon course. It's gonna be Morphling, a hero that has historically had one of the best matchups against Lifestealer in the carry position. Because Lifestealer enjoys playing against low armor, high HP
10
units
seconds to go.
or heroes with very little mobility. Morphling has low HP, high armor, and a lot of mobility. And on top of that, he can even just take Lifestealer's form and get a free 6-second BKB every single fight.
Radiant's banned.
So it's looking pretty good for Blacklist.
Dire's banned.
Geek fam bans out Puck and Beastmaster for their final bans, and Blacklist ban out the OD and one TBD. Let's see what they end up going for. For Geek fam, it seems likely that they want a mid, but I guess they could flex both Batrider and Mars as offlane or support or mid, so it's kind of hard to call. Even seeing the Naga ban. So let's see. I think for Blacklist it is likely that they go for a mid, because I think the Primal Beast Techies lane is quite strong. Additionally, they could also just pick another offlaner and have the Primal Beast mid, because Primal Beast is a very potent mid laner.
5 seconds. Radiant's pick.
Let's see, it's gonna be Wind Ranger. Okay, another hero that has a very good matchup against Lifestealer. I wonder if they're gonna play it mid or offlane. I think both of them work. They can maybe flex it too.
Seconds to go.
So just 5 seconds of regular time,
5 seconds.
over 90 seconds of reserve time. So Geek fam, they have all the time in the world to consider their options. I would love to see a Shadow Demon here, honestly. Just play the Batrider as a 3 or a 2. And then just have the Shadow Demon against both the Wind Ranger and the Morphling. But no! They go for Bounty Hunter. Okay. That is a hero that is so incredibly annoying against Lifestealer in lane. It's just, you're gonna have a terrible time. But they pick it for the mid. Really? That's a little bit confusing to me. Going for the Bounty Hunter mid and then Mars offlane, when you could have the Mars mid against the Wind Ranger, which is quite nice, and then the Bounty Hunter offlane. Oh, never mind, I am confused. The Bounty Hunter is of course on the same
10
team as the
seconds to
Lifestealer.
go.
So yeah, you don't want to have a Bounty offlane against Morphling, so then it makes
5
sense.
seconds.
Ideally, you would want to have the Bounty Hunter against the Primal Beast. That would be the best matchup. So yeah, these are some interesting drafts. In the previous series, we had 3 drafts that were almost identical, and I don't think there is a single hero of overlap aside from the Venge. And I guess the Morphling. So yeah, this should be a good one. Some pretty swaggy cosmetics as well from the players here. Ooh, this is a hard one to call. I think the Morphling and the Windranger look really strong though. I think if we just look at the core matchups, I think I would favor Blacklist a little bit. Rider is really annoying and hard to deal with, but if I think about the Lifestealer, I just don't think he does that much. I think he's strong against Primal Beast, I think he's strong against Techies, I think he's strong against Chen. But the problem I see with Lifestealer is that he's just not going to be able to kill the Morphling and the Windranger. And if he's not killing the Morphling and the Windranger, then who the hell is, right? So yeah, I'm just not really sure who's going to be able to take care of those heroes. So we'll see if they can make it work. I haven't seen too much Bounty Hunter, and maybe there is like some secret tech that I am not aware of that they can use to just completely shut down these heroes. Alright, let's get into the game. Final bit of setting up. There we go. Should be all good to go on the default map like you guys requested. And let's get into the game. Both teams smoked and we have a pause. We haven't seen any pauses today, so this is also new. Luckily, it's just a short one.
All right, carry on.
Ooh, they spot Tims. Ooh, yeah, Tims is very dead. I think he doesn't have blast off, just no escape here. Enough slows, just one more hit from the Bat Rider. Down he goes. First blood for Jane on this Bat Rider. Geek fam looking strong before the horn. Let's see if my ults are working. Yes, they are. Very nice.
That was lame. 30 seconds to showtime.
I wonder if these are the right odds though, or if it's like... Yeah, it's the wrong way around. My mistake, I think. Yeah. 1 second, please. Let me fix this. I don't want to confuse you guys. There we go. Looks like it's just gonna be a 1-for-1 bounty trade-off. Nothing too spicy here. Oh, it's actually a 3-for-1. Geek fam looking good right now. 3 bounties and a first blood. I'll take that any day. So we have a Techies Primal Beast up against a Venge Lifestealer, which I think is a pretty even lane, but maybe I'll have to eat my words later. We have a Windranger up against a Bounty Hunter, which in my head seems like a Windranger favorite lane, but at the same time Bounty is just one of those heroes you don't see that often, and Mac could just be one of those specialists that has played this like millions of times and knows exactly how to play it against every single hero. We'll have to wait and see. I'll reserve judgment on this one. And then finally we have a Chen Morphling against Bat Rider Mars, which is a lane that I think is just gonna be a farming lane for the most part. This Morphling Chen isn't really gonna kill too much. I don't really see Mars plus Bat Rider killing something like a Morphling either. So far, Geek fam having a very good time in these lanes. But just trading some hits with Mac, who is spamming the Shuriken, which is actually a really efficient spell, looking at it. 50 mana for 100 damage with a 5-second cooldown. He's even using it to just CS normal creeps. Because once he gets his bottle, that's pretty crazy. At level 2 as well, it's gonna be 60 mana for 150 damage. Not bad. Some classic T-Tours. Techies goes down in the bottom lane to... Oh my goodness. Can you guys just pick one lane and have all the action there, please?
You can't improve until you make... You can't improve until
Chen
you make
goes down in the top lane. Okay. From this moment on, no kills will be missed, I promise. Have it in the mid lane, just pretty much trading farm with Mac. This is like the new mid lane meta. I mean, it's no longer new. People just buy bottles, refill, just farm creeps. On the top lane, Raven is actually struggling quite a bit. Mars at 11 and 5, and he's just at 5 and 1. It's quite rough. Bomb spamming coming out. Everyone still looks quite healthy right now. And Gabby actually putting some points into Uproar. You see a lot of Primal Beast just ignoring the skill. Just maxing the first two instead. Because if you have level 3 Trample, you can clear creep waves anyway. That is like the priority. Gabby going for quick phase boots. I reckon Natsumi is gonna go for phase boots into Armlet, into maybe Radiance or Orb of Corrosion. Tends to be the classic lifesteal build these days. So tanking some damage here. Gabby as well. I guess Gabby knows that most of the damage coming out is gonna be physical, in which case Uproar is quite nice. Top lane Carter needs to be a little bit careful. He found himself a Kobold 4-man, which isn't really the creep you're looking for. It just gives you a little bit of movement speed, but compared to a Harpy, it's a lot worse. Pretty big lead for Geek fam so far. 2k at 4 minutes. It's not insignificant. Max stealing a bounty rune as well. More bombs coming out. Scam needs to be very mindful about his HP. Because Onslaught into Trample is a lot of damage, especially with Blast Off as well. So we are coming out onto Raven. He's going to be completely fine. The bottom lane, Gabby just farming some creeps. Mac is doing really well in this mid lane, I think. I was expecting him to kind of get wrecked as a melee hero against a ranged hero, but just the Shuriken spam has helped him so much in the CS department. Just chilling, getting some creeps. I wonder when they're gonna make the first rotations on both of these heroes. So I think Bounty can make quite a lot happen before heroes have a lot of levels, because then they don't have the mobility to run away from you, and you can easily get off like 2 or 3 shurikens on a single target, which is a lot of damage at this stage of the game. Like that's 600 damage. Sumi going for an Orb of Venom now. Probably gonna be Corrosion before the Armlet. Raven going for Treads. Probably gonna be a Falcon Blade and a Mantis Style next. I feel like some of the heroes just have item builds that are completely figured out. Like there is no reason to reinvent the wheel. You know it works well, so you can just execute the strategy and be fine. Gabby is probably gonna go for Vil and Shivas. Maybe a Blade Mail as well. And Abed, he's actually going for something a bit more unusual, which is the Diffusal Blade. Of course, being a universal hero, Diffusal is quite a good item. Scam taking a bit of damage here, getting slowed down as well. Abed has the Focus Fire and the Power Shot. Just 1 or 2 more right clicks should be enough, but Tims is going to be dead as well. My goodness, Mac just absolutely blows him up. Scam is going to have his wind run, but he needs to get the hell out of here. And with Track, I think he's just not fast enough. Down he goes. Mac gets the double kill.
You make mistakes.
That's a lot of money as well. I believe those were 2 Track kills. So this is now officially a rich bounty hunter. Yeah, Wind Ranger going for the Diffusal, probably a Manta at some point as well. I think it's a good build. It's quite aggressive though, you need to find the kills. If you don't find the kills, then you're just gonna farm super slowly. Haven't really spoken too much about the Mars yet, but he's having a wonderful time in this bottom lane. Just compare Raven's net worth. Oh my god, Mac diving the tier 2. Finding another kill on the Wind Ranger. Abed is just getting schooled here. Yeah, I take back everything I said about Bounty Hunter. I think he's the best mid hero with good matchups against everyone. Yeah, I should just stop looking at these side lanes because nothing is happening and just focus on Mac. Because he's apparently already diving tier 2s. 4 points into the Shuriken toss now. And I would expect him to get Aghanims fairly soon. Let's see what Abed wants to do here. He's now over a full level behind, almost 2. That is a rough situation. Especially for Wind Ranger, because she doesn't really farm the jungle well at all. Ooh, Orla. It's gonna be very dead here. Nice stun coming out from actually the neutral center, but no escape for him. Once again looking for trouble here. He has an arcane rune. Oh, Tims, you need to get the hell out of here. Nice disarm though. Gonna save him a lot of damage. Another shuriken coming out. He's gonna be fine for now at least. Ooh, Abed just using the wind run just in time. Tsumi has his corrosion. Armlet is next on the menu. I think we should just keep focusing on Mac. And he's buying a Midas. That is weird though. Like, do you really need more gold as a bounty hunter? Doesn't feel like it. Ooh. Spidey senses for Raven. I guess Spidey senses and having vision. Both of those things. Gets out before Mac can spot him. Yeah, and Abed just sitting so incredibly close to his tower. Just can't really do anything here. It's looking quite rough for Blacklist. They need Gabby to make something happen, I think. I don't think he currently can beat Mac. They need like 3-4 heroes to deal with this bounty. Fox gets slowed down and Carlos should be fine here. Not that Mac has anything to say about it though. His Midas is up. And this tier 1 tower is going to be in a lot of trouble now. Ooh, and speaking about trouble, I think Tims is going to be in quite a lot of trouble as well. And Carlo gets caught in the arena as well, and both of them are going to fall. And 2 track kills as well. Now we see a lasso onto Gabby as well. He manages to get off some of his spells, but he's still going to fall. That's another track kill. 3 track kills now, and Abed needs to be careful as well. It's just a level 1 wind run. I think he's going to go down as well. It's still on cooldown. He has a lot of sticks, but he goes down too. That's 4 for 0 with track kills.
Until you make mistakes.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, yeah. Maybe it's time for Blacklist to start considering game number 2. Because they're not out of it, but if you look at the difference in net worth, it's quite telling. Cox almost has a blink dagger as well. All of this was without a Mars blink. The difference in levels isn't so bad, honestly. Like, it's 8, 9, 8 for the cores and 8, 8, 8 for cores on the other side, so that's not so bad. I think the difference between support levels is more important right now. Level 5 Chen, level 6 Techies up against an almost level 8 Batrider and level 7 Bench. Those early skill points really are quite pivotal.
structures like this.
Abed just camping his towers. Gaby tanking some hits here. Natsumi just, you know, taking some life. It's what he was meant to do. Yeah, and Mac is just rushing the Aghanims. Stealing that much more gold. Actually committed a Blink Arena
That was lame. That was
for the Primal Beast. Abed, he's in quite deep right now. He knows there is no arena, but this is still a risky position. Because he only has 2 points in Wind Run. Should be fine though, it's just a bat.
Guess what's
Mac is farming some creeps.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
I'm still a bit confused about the Midas. I feel like you can just rush Aghanims faster, and that's also gonna give you more gold, because Midas is pretty static. It just gives you like a flat GPM if you use it on cooldown. Where Aghanims is a bit more, I don't know, dependent on how much pressure you can put on the enemy team. And right now the answer is a lot. So maybe I'm missing something. But I think the choice is interesting.
Easy breezy.
I think just farming some big ancient stacks, why not? Oh. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to finish this. Still, good amount of gold and XP. Almost level 10 now on this Bat Rider. Won't be long until he actually outfarms Abed on the Wind Ranger. That's not a great look. The Royal Jelly actually on the bounty. I like this choice for neutral items. Because he's only limited by his mana, really, in terms of damage he can deal. He doesn't really need more damage or tankiness. Just needs to make sure that he can stay a threat on the map. In the bottom lane, we see an arena coming out. Finally, we see Primal Beast being, I don't know, useful in some way. And they do manage to get Natsumi on the lifestealer chase onto Cox as well. I'm not gonna find anything else just yet aside from Scam. So a really nice turn of events for a Blacklist. They get the enemy carry, but I don't think it's actually the real carry. It's just the lifestealer. Bounty is the real carry. And he's far from done. Raven gets tracked. Loses a bit of gold here. Yeah, Mac is just unrelenting. Gets even more gold. Needs to be a little bit careful though. There's a lasso onto the Chen. Can they get the kill here? Abed is in position. And I don't think this is a fight that Fam wants to take here. Looks very low. Doesn't have arena. Gets ulted now by the Primal Beast. Natsumi is back. Mac is in the middle of the fight as well. Getting a lot of tracks off. Needs to be a bit careful. Gets infested, so should be fine. But it's another 2-for-1 in favor of Blacklist. Ooh, actually, they managed to find Abed as well. How did they find Abed? He has level 4 Windrun. Was it still on cooldown? I guess it must have been. Turns out I did miss something. That level 25 on Bounty Hunter. Of course, that makes a lot of sense. I wonder if this game is ever gonna get there though. It's quite ambitious with a lead like this. Raven's still just farming away, but he's not having a great time. Like, we've seen Morphlings be at 10k net worth at 16 minutes today. So the 7k really isn't that impressive. Smoke coming out from Geek fam. Let's see if they can find something here. Only the Mars isn't smoked. Who's arguably like the most important target to be smoked. He's the one that's gonna make the first jump most likely. There is no Blink Dagger yet on the bat. See Mac, he has his Aghanims up now. Level 2 track as well. It's a bit of nice extra bonus damage and gold. Even movement speed, I guess. This bounty is really starting to hit hard. Tim's going for a mech. Probably gonna be Guardian Greaves at some point. Just another way to get rid of the tracks, which are so annoying. And Abed does have his Diffusal Blade. Next up is gonna be a Manta, much for the same reason. Techies is being chased down here. The lasso, they should be able to get this kill. Are they gonna wait for the track? Nah, not worth it. Bounty was too far away. Gabby going for a Shivas. Almost there, no big surprise. Carlo has drums.
Dire's mid towers have
It's just an 8k lead. I feel like the lead hasn't been increasing too much. Geek fam really wants to fight more with this bounty. Gabby almost has his Shivas. He really doesn't want to die here. I think Jen's going to be in a lot of trouble. Arena comes out and there should be another track kill. Chen ulti comes out though. He survives for a moment. Abed finds Scam here. Defensive swap onto himself. Nice shackle onto the Mars. But Abed, yeah, he's going to be in a lot of trouble here. No escape for him. Can he get Scam in time? No. Nice defensive infest. And Abed is gonna go down at the same time. Mac did dive Carlo and he's not done yet. He's full HP. Gets the kill, but he's gonna be in a lot of trouble himself now. Gets punished for his greed. That's a big streak. Going the way of Raven. All things considered, I still think it's probably worth it for Geek fam. Yeah, especially because those were track kills. They do stop the bounty streak and get a bit of gold on their Morphling. Raven is definitely the win condition here.
Dire's mid tower won't have.
Gabby has the Shivas now, so that is very nice. Let's see. Yeah, Scam isn't the kind of player who would just rush in Aghanims. He may still get it at some point, just not as a first item. Gabby is gonna be in trouble here. Carries are still quite far away, but even the supports just have so much damage and there is no onslaught. So just the Mars plus 2 supports take out, the Primal Beast without any issues whatsoever. We have another Arena coming out onto Carlo, and that's gonna be another track kill. Every single one of these kills just gives so much to Geek fam. Usually when you're this far ahead, kills don't really give that much, because the enemy team doesn't have that much to give, but with track, there's just this flat bonus to everyone around you. So it's 225 for Bounty himself and 80 for every target that's close, which on a kill like that practically just doubles the kill bounty. So smoke coming out from the bat now. Lifestealer is infested, but there is no smoke, no blink onto the bat yet, so it's a little bit awkward. Regardless, they're still gonna go for it. Find the techies. Ooh, during the Tormentor attempt as well, can they steal it? The Dire does get it, but everyone is so incredibly low. Raven gets knocked back, but he should be able to escape here. It was a track kill onto Tim's, but Mac doesn't really want to dive here. So Blacklist, they successfully get away with most of their lives intact, and the Tormentor taken, only losing a techies in the process.
Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
Natsumi, yeah, this is the classic Lifestealer build. You get your Orb of Corrosion, then you get Armlet to actually skill a little bit. Then you get Radiance to make sure that you can actually farm and be a late game threat, and then you get Aghanims to deal damage. This is the meta Lifestealer build these days, and it's very strong without a doubt. Even has a gem, which I think is very nice. Big fan of gems. Raven's still doing okay-ish in terms of farm. Nothing to write home about, really. It is quite difficult for him to play because he can't really show in lanes. So he's just gonna get forced away immediately. Let's see what Mac has cooking. So he has a full BKB now. Not bad. He's level 15 talent as well. It's practically like a defensive cooldown. Ooh, Tims, no, Tims, run, Tims, no! I don't think he's getting out of this one. I'm very sorry, Tims, but that's another track kill. Going the way of Mac.
Technical difficulties.
Scan comes out onto Abed as well. They know he's here. Oh no, Abed, run! Goes for the wind run. There we have the lasso, not quite. Natsumi tries to go for something. Yeah, no escape here for Abed, and that's another track kill. Straight into Roche they go. This is quite a slow Roche, but with the open wounds, they're gonna have no trouble whatsoever sustaining. It's a shame you can track the Roche with the quick chance. Yeah, all Raven can really do is farm. It's gonna be a free Roche for Geek fan. Gabby is going to be in trouble once again. Mac doesn't care about Roche, just rotates and it's another track kill. It's 24 against 6 right now. This Roche is slow, but who cares? They have all the time in the world. So, reluctant armlet toggling there. That's how you know that someone isn't a Huskar player. I feel like anyone who plays Huskar knows exactly how to toggle Roche without fail. I think most Huskar players can even kill Roche like with their eyes closed. Almost Aghanim's up now onto Natsumi. With Aegis as well, and we have Batrider going for Tims. Once again, there is no lasso. There's still a good amount of damage. And he can be so incredibly cocky on this Batrider because he's gonna punish him. Gabby goes for the onslaught. Thinks better of it. Yeah, you don't really want to go in there. Just the constant nuisance of the gold steel. It's a hard game. With I think Octarine coming up as well. Almost a BKB on Mars. We have another infest attempt with the Batrider. I really like how they're using this Lifestealer Batrider, not playing together with the team, just running around on the map pressuring. Because they know that Lifestealer doesn't need to like perma-farm. As long as they keep up the pressure, they're gonna be fine. So smoke coming out from Blacklist as well. They're looking for something. But they may find more than what they were looking for. Smoke breaks now, playing forward. Arena as well. Carlo gets bursted down immediately. Gabby, can he get off anything? Doesn't look like it. Jamie's getting low at the same time though. Gabby's gonna get track killed now. Tims as well. So it's 2 down for Blacklist already, and it's gonna be 3. Once again, 3 track kills. Just losing the Batrider in the process, and that is definitely gonna be worth it. And just look at the gold gained. You just killed 2 supports in an offlaner when you're 23k ahead, and you get another 3k lead. It's all because of the track. Ooh, they find the jump into Morphling as well. Raven needs to be careful. He has his TP, so he is gonna be fine. Mac just slightly too far away. I don't think it stuns or cancels TP anymore. So, nice TP. I wonder if Raven is gonna go for the Kanda. Just the big adaptive strikes. I would like to see him maybe get a butterfly at some point against the Lifestealer and Bounty. But he just needs so much, honestly. Just look at the net worth difference. It's quite jarring. Abed has his Manta style, so he's gonna be able to get rid of stuff like the open wounds and the track. still, he also needs his BKB and he needs a damage item to boot. I don't really see him killing anything. Speaking about killing, the first Rax is gonna be killed. No one can even come close to this lifestealer. He's just so tanky, so difficult to deal with. And they don't have any kind of instant disable or something that pierces his rage. I love how he just gets so angry. He's immune to spells and walks faster. Like, your magic doesn't work on me because I'm mad. This is another tier 3 down. Is there gonna be a moment where Blacklist are gonna defend, or are they just not bothering? Smoke finally comes out. They wanna find the backline somehow. They need to kill these supports. They need to kill this bounty hunter. They see the ward now though. And Geek Fam is already in position. Not sure what Blacklist can do here really. Yeah, back to the racks they go. Smoke was broken, so they don't have to carry anymore. And I really love the positioning of the rest of Geek Fam. They're just so far back. Back needs to be a little bit careful. Lasso comes out onto the Texan, so that's gonna be a free first kill. And I found Gabby as well. Doesn't want to commit his BKB or anything. Aegis does run out, so this could be a moment for Blacklist to potentially do something, but I'm just not sure what. I don't think they can even kill Natsumi once. Shackle attempt, not gonna work. This Rex is definitely gonna fall. No rage needed even. Waveform in by Raven. Tries to go for the man fight, but we have the infest onto Raven, so he's gonna get out. We see the Primal Beast ulti. There we have a huge arena catching everyone. Is there any damage left though? It looks like no one from Blacklist Rivalry is dying quite yet. Black runs in, still has his BKB ready, and they are gonna find Tims. Raven choosing not to engage here. BKB was fought, so this is totally fine. Trying to go for a man fight with Natsumi, but just tickling here. And Geek Fam is still just not going back at all. They just don't care. There we have a lasso onto the Primal Beast to the damage to burst him down. Primal doesn't have his BKB, but he's still quite tanky. Really nice shackle onto the Bounty Hunter. He is still quite tanky though. I'm not sure if they quite have the damage. They should be able to kill this Bat Rider. At least another nice shackle onto Natsumi. Abed still got it, trying to deal some damage, just tickling, but maybe tickling is gonna be enough. Open Wounds comes out onto Carlo. Can Natsumi lifesteal enough? He's getting back so much HP, and he is still alive somehow. Can he total this? No, down he goes. Raven is still alive. Can he get out? I think he can. Blacklist holds on by a straw. Some really, really good shackles by Abed. They're saving the game for Blacklist. I'm not sure if the game is like quite fully saved, but this is definitely a start. Just a 28k gold lead, you know, anything can still happen, right? Can't say the game is over quite yet.
Easy breezy.
Bounty Hunter now going for a Hex next. He has all the money in the world. He isn't that high level though. Even with his Midas and all of his kills, he's still being out-leveled by actually both his Mars as well as his Lifestealer. The Lifestealer I can kind of get, but getting out-leveled by a Mars is quite weird. I guess because he's mostly just running around hunting for people instead of actually farming. Natsumi, he just finished a casual Skadi. You know, nothing too special. Let's see which talent he's gonna take. gets the infest movement speed and HP. We see a big smoke coming out from Blacklist. If they finally get a good jump, they do have a chance. Smoke breaks onto Gabby though. Hex comes out. Can they burst in? No. Nice Lincoln's usage by Raven. Arena comes out in the middle of the map again. Gabby needs to be very careful. Jump into the morph, doing a solid amount of damage, but Abed is already taken down. Looks like they can't really fight outside the base, and that's another track kill here. 2 kills in favor of Geek Fam at the cost of absolutely nothing. Let's see. The BKB was used for the Primal Beast. Aside from that, I don't think too much was used on Blacklist. So maybe they can try to go for a play and some kind of desperate attempt to hold on to this high ground. It's not looking great for them. Katsumi just barreling down this bottom lane. Fortification comes out, but Natsumi just isn't taking any damage. How do they ever kill this guy? I feel like all of Geek Fam is this tanky. They get the tower, but they don't really need to commit because Roshan is up, the big guy. Blacklist is gonna go for a smoke. They know that Roche is up. So Geek Fam are perfectly fine just being patient. If they catch Mac, that is a bad sign for Geek Fam, but no detection on the Primal Beast. Escape with their lives. Smoke was broken on most of Geek Fam. Arena comes out into the Primal Beast now. Morphling almost gets bursted and Raven, he's down. He doesn't have buyback. This could be the end of the game. Batrider is gonna take a lot of damage, but what is it really gonna do? 3 heroes already falling for Blacklist. I'm not even sure if Abed can get out, and it doesn't look like he can. His Windrun is on cooldown, so he's definitely gonna go down here. 4 heroes fall for Blacklist, and GG is called. Geek Fam with a dominant performance in game number 1. Really good right now. I almost feel ashamed of doubting the Bounty Hunter because he really destroyed this game. Yes, 17-1 on this Bounty Hunter. Just insane performance here. 818 GPM. This has to be... I'm not sure if it's a record, but it's gotta be close. He stole 2,000 gold with his Janata as well. Man, what a performance by Geek Fam. Blacklist, they had some signs of life, but ultimately I feel like their draft just didn't really do that much. And then Abed, with losing the lane, just was trying to recover the entire game and just couldn't manage just because of the nature of the hero he was playing. But this was only the first game of a best of 3 and anything can still happen. So we're gonna go into a break and we will be back with game number 2 between Geek Fam and Blacklist Rivalry.
Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's faking now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I'll never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. breakdown. Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Yeah, I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. This legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though no, it ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end. Try, you still mess up, but I'm still gonna mentally and physically, studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. It's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
It's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we
yeah. All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us, like a good drug, never run. We hook up in my car, driving so far, play your guitar, you show me your war. Let down our guards, think with our hearts, stare at the stars. We were never apart, drinking too young, way too much fun, out in the sun, hoping when it's gone. Took you to prom, dance to our song, dance all night long till the lights come on.
It's too late now. I remember everything. Tell
late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. Late nights, long fights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious. We loved to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled.
Too late now, I remember everything. How careless we got. It's too late now, I remember you and me. How careless we got.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be. And how careless we could be.
Too late now, I remember you and me. How careless we could be.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going, I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'ma show you all the path, if you want it bad, I'm gonna show you every side, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I want. Yeah, rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I fall. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able. Oh yes, I'm stable. Oh yes, no label. Oh yes, you know me. I have only a path. I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. Yeah. Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of her is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I'm saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated, but that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated, but she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a coaxin', she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coaxin', she likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely, I want that body, baby, show me. Dress. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was 7.
We had the Batrider first phase last game as well, but then Blacklist went for a Chen. This time they ban the Chen and they pick up the Eng. They still want to control some creeps, but not in a Chen way, just in an Eng way. Let's see what else they can pick to make this draft work. The Kunkka ban I think is quite interesting. Haven't seen that much Kunkka. And Blacklist, they pick up the first phase Wind Ranger this game, which is a bit strange to me, because I feel like Wind Ranger did absolutely nothing in the last game aside from lose the lane to a bounty hunter and then never recover. But we'll see if Abed can do better this game. So Geek fam, they respond with a Keeper of the Light plus Beastmaster. So it's gonna be a lot of mobility, a lot of map control, a lot of vision. That's gonna be the game plan for Geek fam, looks like. I wouldn't be surprised if they just picked up the Lifestealer again, because it worked so incredibly well with the Batrider last game. And like I said before, why would you change a winning strategy? Like, it's clear from last game that Blacklist couldn't really deal with it, so if you play a similar style, you would expect to get a similar result, right? Makes sense to me. So Blacklist, they have probably their mid and one of their supports. So what do they need now? Which cool heroes are still in the pool? They picked like Primal Beast, they picked some weird stuff as well, like Anti-Mage and Monkey King. Wouldn't expect to see that in an elimination match here. But they still have those in their pockets, so they could go for it. They play a little bit of Shadow Demon, which is still in the pool. They played some Marcy, they played some DK. And of course, last game, there's still like Primal Beast and Morphling still in the pool. They used a lot of reserve time and they're gonna go for Luna. Okay. So they go for a carry that has a very specific timing, a specific window, and maybe this is also to deny the pick from Geek fam. It would have been really strong with them as well. I think These heroes like Luna and Beastmaster and Invoker, if you pair those together, they amplify each other like so incredibly well. I think the Windranger quite enjoys having some extra damage too. Blacklist, they go for Mars as their offlaner most likely, and Geek Fam, they just instantly respond with the bounty. They were like, okay, we absolutely destroyed you in the last game with this hero. Same matchup, let's go again. We'll make it work somehow. Blacklist already have more disables than last game, I think, with the Mars. Or I guess it's quite comparable. But I think Mars has the potential to do quite well against Bounty Hunter. But we'll see. I'm very scared for Blacklist, because this draft from Geek Fam looks similar to last game, and they just looked so much stronger than Blacklist. So we'll see what they can do. Buckman coming out from Geek Fam, potentially expecting a support Windranger. And Blacklist are gonna ban the Lifestealer. Like I mentioned before, it was really strong last game, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Geek Fam try and pick it up again, but this time it gets banned. TA is removed from the pool as well, so they're not going to be able to get their hands on that one. I think that's another hero that Natsumi quite likes playing. The final ban is going to be the Queen of Pain, which is quite a good hero against Bounty, I want to say. In Geek Fam, they go for Omni Knight. Is this the carry Omni? Is he gonna bring the hammer down on the heathens? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be good. This is some high tempo Dota from Geek Fam. They don't have a single hero that enjoys AFK farming. It's gonna be non-stop high octane action.
5 seconds.
And Blacklist, how do you even respond to this? Shadow Demon? No, Storm. So it's gonna be the mid Storm. It's support Windranger, I guess. Yeah, it's the Abed classic, of course. I don't think that Storm does super well in lane against Bounty though. Maybe I'm mistaken, because Storm is quite good against melee heroes. But we'll see if he can make it work. Alright, so we are in the possibly deciding game number 2 between Geek Fam and Blacklist rivalry. The drafts are set. We have Batrider, Coddle, Beastmaster, Bounty Hunter, and Omni Knight for Geek Fam up against Enchantress, Windranger, Luna, Mars, and Storm Spirit for Blacklist rivalry. Let's see who's gonna take this one. We're once again to my face while I figure out some of the observing settings, as we always have to do. Because again, this is a solo production, so even though you don't see it on my face, I am juggling a shit ton of shit. I hope you guys are still enjoying the cast. So let's see. So before the game starts, let me know what you guys think is going to be the deciding factor in this game. Which hero, which player is going to have the most impact? I want to see all of your predictions. So let's see, settings are okay. We're loading into the game. Right, let's get into the game, do the final alt stuff. Okay. Alt should be okay. We see smokes coming out from both teams once again. Let's see if we see a big clash at the rune. We've seen a few today, and they have certainly been bloody. This is quite a defensive position for Blacklist, so I wouldn't expect to see anything too spicy here.
"30 seconds to showtime."
I'm really gonna keep my eye on Mac in this game. He was so incredibly active from the start of the game, really. Of Of course, Jing had a lot of impact as well with his moves. I was quite surprised to see him being so aggressive, like before Blink and even before getting Lasso.
And here we go.
It's quite difficult to play like that, but he made it work really nicely. So, 3 runes going in favor of Geek Fam, just like last game. Raven just getting a single one. I think Blacklist's lineup is probably a bit weaker level 1. Because Storm doesn't really do that much. Ench doesn't really do that much. Luna doesn't really do that much. Even put their first point into Lucent Beam. I guess the first point in Luna Blessing is kind of bad. It's like, yeah, you get 6 damage. Yeah, it's not great. But it is gonna be the offlane Omni Knight, and it's gonna be the carry beast. Very interesting. I didn't have that one on my bingo card, so we'll see if Natsumi can make it work. Okay, let's get the CS up. We're mostly gonna be watching this mid lane, I think. Just to see how Abed can do on his signature hero. Up against Mac on what is maybe not his signature hero, but could be his signature hero, just judging by the play last game. So just working on getting his bottle, and he is gonna get it. It's so nice to have such a cheap, spammable, low cooldown skill. Because you start with 400 mana, which is 8 shurikens, and you have a bit of mana regen as well. And if you get 8 CS, that means that you just have your bottle. He's gonna buy it now. Yeah, very nice start for Mac. Let's see. I'm not sure if we're gonna see a lot of kills in the bottom lane, but top lane could be quite active, and Raven is already getting ran down by this Omni Knight. Getting smacked down, hammered down by Cox. It's a pretty rough start for Blacklist already. Losing 3 bounties. Now losing their carry as well. I'm not sure why they keep like first phase picking Ench and Shen. I feel like it really hasn't been working out that well. We'll see. Maybe they can turn the tide, come back in this game. Show me how I'm wrong about the zoo heroes. Abed's gonna be going for a Falcon Blade first. Getting that mana regen and just a general bit of stats. Always nice to have. I don't know what the carry Beastmaster builds. I guess he doesn't need to be like a true carry. Because there is also a Bounty Hunter and an Omni Knight, so it's not like he needs to go for like Midas Radiance and carry really hard. I feel like he can just do Beastmaster things and they're gonna be fine. I do really like the creativity though of this Beastmaster carry. It looks like it's mostly just gonna be axe spam right now with the Coddle, which is so difficult to lane against. And then the Blinding Light as well, so teams can really trade that efficiently. So I have 2 points into Power Shot, which is non-negligible damage to say the least. 4 comes out. It's an interesting lane. And Gabby doesn't really have the regen to sustain this. He has his Bracer, he has his Wand. He's gonna be taking a lot of damage from these axes. Raven, meanwhile, aside from the fact that he did die once, he's doing pretty well in terms of CS. 17 and 4 against the 13 and 7 Omni Knights. Jing and Carlo just exchanging some hits here and there. And Abed taking a good amount of damage here. Gets himself a nice raindrop to deal with some of the shuriken harass. It's just such a pain to deal with. He's keeping the skill point for the potential electric vortex, for if you would need it. But ideally, you just want to max your Q for farming efficiency if you don't get any kills. It's just better in the jungle. Raven actually manages to kill Jing in the top lane. Not entirely sure how that happened, but I have a feeling
can't
that
improve until you
this
make
tomato
mistakes.
here had something to do with it. Yeah, you can't improve until you make mistakes. I just need to make a few more camera mistakes to improve, obviously. But already going into the jungle. He really needs his level 6. If Bounty hits level 6 before him, he could be in a lot of trouble. Bottom lane, Gabby got his second bracer, so some nice regen there, some nice tankiness. Natsumi going for the animal X build, no attack speed aura just yet. Cooks also has his 2 bracers, so seems to be somewhat of the meta right now, at least in this game. Offlaners just buying boots and 2 bracers. Does make you very tanky. Just a small gold lead for Geek fam. But it's not really gonna escalate until Mac potentially gets the kills rolling. But does hit his level 6, so I'll be quite pleased with that one. No longer has to be too afraid of Mac diving him, because he can always just jump away as far as he wants. Raven taking a lot of harassment here. I feel like we're starting to approach the point where she can no longer lane against this Omni Knight. Just a constant hammer of purity spam. Good luck laning against that. It's just not gonna happen. Another track coming out onto Abed. He does have his Falcon Blade finished if he wants it. So it looks like Tim's is gonna go for Arcane Boots. I wanna see what he goes for next. If it's just gonna be like basic support items like Glimmer Cape, Force, that kind of stuff. Or if he goes for more of a semi-carry build. Those hammers hit so hard, like 200 pure damage with Cox. He'd be in a lot of trouble here. He has the single heal, and he is gonna be tanky enough. Yeah, 1200 HP and purification and a wand. It's a lot. And now Mac goes for his first rotation. But he does have a TP if he wants to respond here. Dive continues onto Raven, and he is so dead. Abed not even bothering to come and help. And at the same time, Natsumi got a solo kill, I think, in the bottom lane. Utilizing his roar, his bird bombardment, and his access. Once again, Geek fam is slowly starting to run away with this game. Blacklist has some potential in this draft, but every one of their cores kind of needs items to do something. Like a Storm Spirit isn't just randomly gonna gank or become really strong. He needs to farm at the same time, and Mars needs Blink. Yeah. I guess there is a timing coming up for Blacklist Rivalry at some point. They just need to make sure that they don't give away too many track kills like they did last game. Nice regen rune for Abed. Gonna help him with the farming of some stacks. Raven going for the bubble. Getting that nice 100 damage shield. Always nice. And these flame breaks are so good from Jing. Oh, damn. With the blood grenade as well, Carlo just gets absolutely removed from the game. Oh. Never mind. Jing thought he had it there with one more tick of the blood grenade, possibly. But no. Carlo survives. Because Carlo would never feed. He would never die. Literally undying. On the bottom, we see an arena come out. Abed goes for a gank, and they should be able to get this Natsumi kill. And they do. The Beastmaster goes down. It's a pretty big kill. It's a difficult kill as well. He has 1700 HP already. The arena plus the mid-rotation was enough. Same time, top tower is being pressured. Omni Knight is decent at clearing creep waves, doesn't push too fast though. So Raven is just enjoying his time in the jungle right now. Going for a Mask of Madness as well. Just increasing his farming speed a little bit. If you want to fight early or be more of a hybrid build, you tend to go Dragonlance first into Manta, but if you really want to farm, and that is what Raven wants to do every single game, then you definitely want to get the Madness.
Might want to mine their top tower.
He's still quite far behind though. He didn't enjoy the end of this laning stage. TP to mid from Omni Knight. Smoke comes out. They want to find something here. Jing once again doesn't have his lasso yet. He's gonna try to be aggressive nonetheless. All of Geek fam is scouted out here. They find Gabby. Has an arena. He's gonna use it defensively, but still gets roared with the track as well and the flame break. There is a lot of damage coming out on him, even if they couldn't physically reach him. And Gabby is just gonna go down here, and that's a track kill for 5 heroes. So that's the track alone is just like a bonus 300 something gold. So you have 80 for 4 targets, which is 320. And then the solo gold, so it's like 450 extra gold. Oh no, it's actually 40 per target. So then it's just 290 extra gold. Still not bad. Not bad at all. Mac once again going for the Midas first. And now I know that this is because of the XP, of course, for his 25 talent. Because chat is 9k MMR. Blacklist trying to go for a kill onto Natsumi here. His spidey senses were on. He escapes with his life. Tims, he sees this stack. They want to contest this somehow, but I don't think they have the heroes right now. Attempt on the scam, short stun comes out, but he's gonna be surviving for a bit longer. One more jump and he goes down. Nice kill for Abed, or Abed. Going for a Witchblade for more solo killing potential. A bit of armor, which isn't too bad either. Yeah, and Blacklist, they really don't want to give this stack away. But I don't think they can really contest it without Luna having like 3 items. Because even when you have these items, just the Madness and the maxed passives, you're still gonna take too much damage. So yeah, they're just gonna give it up. Lots of gold coming the way of Geek fam here. XP as well. Come on, why do they? The odds should load. They don't. Unfortunate. So be it. Raven gets the bottom tier 1, so that's a nice bit of extra money. He's gonna fix his or finish his Dragonlance as well very soon. He is doing a better job last game in terms of catching up. That is very nice for him. Mac has his Midas fixed. And he's gonna go for a BKB first this game, as opposed to the straight Aghanim's. Steals the creep there. He's like, thank you for the Midas delivery, I'll take it. Blacklist looking a lot better than last game. It's a really low kill game, which is something that Bounty Hunter doesn't want. He wants those big fights with lots of track kills. Does get a haste rune now, which is a bit scary if you're a Blacklist fan. Smoke coming out from Blacklist now. And they have a blink from Gabby. They find Batbiter. That's gonna be quite nice. Just not completely willing to commit just yet. He's quite a tanky hero. Yeah, they're just not gonna go for it. The drums of Slom out now for Beastmaster. So that's gonna be a lot of damage and healing. Beastmaster topping the net worth charts. Gabby is now working towards a BKB. It's gonna be a big timing for Blacklist, I think, once they have some BKBs up. So I do think Geek fam is quite vulnerable to BKBs. I love that Cox is going for the semi-carry build as well, with the Echo Saber and just the right clicks. Roar onto the Storm and he just gets removed from the game. Natsumi flexing his muscles there. When Mac, he has this haste rune. It's so tempting to go for it. And you see a support and you have a haste. Yeah, it's very juicy. But I think his restraint is merited. I really like the way that Jing plays this Batrider. He's constantly like on a different part of the map than his team. Just getting everything he can out of the map. We do find teams as well, and I do believe that was a track kill too. Ooh, but you see big initiation into the bounty hunter. He should have enough damage here. Yeah, Mac just gets absolutely exploded as well. So I think all things considered, that is worth it for Blacklist, but this fight isn't over yet. Jumping from Abed once again. You see the Only Knight ulti coming out, and now a less on the Storm Turret as well. Is there a roar? No, just 2 seconds left. Gabby is probably gonna fall though. Yeah, I don't see him getting out of this one. No roar needed for Natsumi. It's not a track kill, but it's still a 2-for-1, or I think it's a 3-for-1 in total. Of course, Tim's died a bit earlier, so even with the bounty dying, it's still definitely a good trade for Geek fam. And Abed has his Witchblade, but it feels like he still can't really do that much. A nice shackle from Tim's, halting the aggression for now. Can they defend this tier 2 though? It doesn't look like it. They have some okay damage, but the tower is falling slowly but surely. Raven has a Yasha now. Ooh, you see a big jump in from Abed. They want to commit onto this Beastmaster, but the Storm just gets absolutely exploded instead. We have the Eclipse coming out as well. This is a lot of damage onto Jing. They should be able to get the Batrider at least. But I don't think that was what they were looking for with all of these ultis. And Mac isn't done yet. Needs to be very careful though. He isn't super tanky. We have another Only Knight ulti coming out. Mac still alive somehow. Just playing with fire here. They lose no one and they get the tier 2. Damn, this bounty hunter is so cocky. Instantly pops the DD. Is he not done here? Does he want to keep going? Looks like it. So BKB is close for the bounty, but he's not close to as farmed as last game. No Aghanims anywhere close.
Guess what's happening?
Isn't that over leveled? Abed is pretty close in terms of net worth. Still behind, but pretty close. They wanna find Jing here. Not gonna find him though just yet. Now they do. Firefly has expired, but this is a very scary, fast, tanky hero, and we see the roar coming out onto Gabby before he can get anything off. And now Carlo is definitely gonna be dead as well. Track.
Can't improve until you make mistakes.
Still another 2-for-0 in favor of Geek fam. Game is slowly slipping away. Can Raven salvage this on this Luna? He's like the one hope that Blacklist has right now. They need this Luna to be big and they need it to happen fast because they're losing control.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Raven, what can you do here? Aegis in the hands of the Beastmaster now. He has his own BKB now. They should be able to get this tier 2 top with relatively little resistance. Mac needs to be careful here, because he is in vision and there is still an arena up. Of course, his team is relatively close and there is 2 charges of the Omni Knight ulti, which is quite nice. Still, you have to be careful. This bounty really isn't that tanky. Just 1400 HP. He has a BKB, but if he gets stunned, he could be in a lot of trouble. Now they're on the hunt, though. They have the track onto Gabby. They know he doesn't have a BKB yet. At the same time, the Beastmaster creeps just take the tower. Actually, these are Eng creeps. They just took the tower with the regular creeps. Never mind. I was like, Beastmaster creeps? What? Ooh. See Raven steal the wisdom root.
Until you make a mistake.
Actually, a pretty big deal, I want to say. And Geek Fam is just running around as 5 constantly and still somehow managing to outfarm Blacklist. Are they going to be able to take the Tormentor as well? That's rough. There's so much macro efficiency from Geek Fam. They're just playing as a cohesive unit, which I think is a very impressive thing to do. It feels like there isn't like 5 players, there is 1 player playing 5 heroes.
Dire structures looking fortified. Radiant structures must have been fortified.
Raven, the one hope for Blacklist. Can he make some magic happen? He's being outfarmed by a Beastmaster, which I still think is crazy. The Solar Crest as well. Just doing so much damage. They have a Blink Lasso onto an Illusion. Well played by Raven. Going for the juke. There is an Omni Knight ulti coming out into the Batrider, so he should be fine. Without Lasso, I don't think there is much sense in pursuing this further. They back off. Aegis, still 2 minutes left. The odds are still not working, unfortunately. Such is life. Big smoke now from Blacklist. The Aegis is still gonna be up when they find someone. Maybe they can find some straggler, because Jing and Mac are known to run away from their teams and just show up in random places. So they're hoping to find some kind of straggler, but for now Geek Fam is just 5-manning consistently. Yeah, there is really no reason for Geek Fam to split up right now. They have more than a minute left on the Aegis and the racks are exposed. So this smoke just ended up costing a lot of time for Blacklist, not really paying off. It's the range Rex, pretty much dead. Melee Rex soon to follow. Blacklist, they really want to defend. They have their BKB on the Mars, but what can they really do? They can delay this. Roar comes out onto the Mars now. Can they just kill him? Yes, they can! He doesn't have anything, he doesn't have buyback, so there's not gonna be an arena in this fight. It's just gonna be Rax gone for free. Natsumi just sees Gabby walk in and he's like, okay, I'll roar you. And down he goes. He even bought a bloody Echo Saber now. It's like, okay, I'll just right click as well, might as well. Damn. This beast build is paying off. So much tempo. I want to go back and watch all of the previous Geek Fam games. This style of Dota is very interesting. Raven does have his Manta now, working towards a BKB. What is in the career?
Bounty.
Just a shard. There's some stronger Moonbeams, or the Moonglaves. It's very strong against melee heroes. Teams has his mech, but I'm not really feeling this Wind Ranger support just yet. At least it doesn't feel first pick worthy to me. However, another smoke from Blacklist. Let's see if they can find a good fight here. Geek fam is a little bit split, but all things considered, still quite close to one another. They find Natsumi, and he's just gonna kill Tims to start off with. That gets the Orchid off right in time before he can get lassoed, but Raven just gets completely destroyed, and now we get the arena, but it's already too late because all the damage is gone. Finally, we see a lasso, and Abed is just completely out of mana. So he goes down. They run up to the high ground, they find the wrong target, they instantly die, and maybe so did their chances of making it through to Dubai.
You can't improve.
Because this is an elimination match, and they're now 15k behind. I'm not sure what they can do against this Beastmaster push, this position 1 Beastmaster, reinventing the meta. Second set of racks are gonna fall. BKB now on Omni Knight as well. He's also gonna be impossible to take down. I think Geek fam are gonna be perfectly content to just back off, wait the maximum of 4 minutes for the Roche, and just finish this game. And all the onus is on Blacklist to do something here. But what can they really do? It's 27 minutes and they're 70k behind. They can't even kill a single hero. Let's see what they can do. It has his Orchid, but Orchid is just something that doesn't really do anything in this game. If you look at the heroes, I guess it could do something against the Koddle. All the other heroes have like a BKB, or I don't really care that much. And they're not even gonna wait for the Roche. They're just gonna start pushing, and what's stopping them? There's even 2 charges of the Guardian Angel soon, and we have a Spear back, but it just doesn't do anything. Gabby just gets destroyed. He jumps in and almost immediately dies. Lasso doesn't come out because of the Orchid. That was nicely done. With Lotus Orb onto Abed. He's still fine for now. All of the ultis coming out from Blacklist. They're just not killing anyone aside from the Bat Rider. But he already... I mean, he doesn't really need to do anything. 2 buybacks now from Blacklist. Big jump onto Natsumi, who doesn't have a BKB anymore. This could be Big Raven dealing some OK damage. Really nice shackle by Tims, and they do take down Natsumi. But Raven! He gets destroyed by Cox. He's like, I'm the carry here. You thought I was a support hero, but no. Yes, I disassembled my Echo Saber for a defensive item, but I still have it in me, and Raven oversteps, gets punished.
You can't improve until you
See
make
how many
mistakes.
buybacks were used there.
You can't improve
Just
until you
2,
make
just the
mistakes.
support for Blacklist. So it's not the end of the world. And they do take down the Beastmaster. But still, even in this fight, they still don't get out. They don't get out ahead in this fight. Not sure if that's English, but you get what I'm saying. Of all of the track kills, Abed doesn't have a BKB. There is a DD bounty here, but they don't really have the lockdown for him. There we go. Now they do. With the lasso, that's all they needed. Down goes Abed. He doesn't have buyback. 45 seconds, no storm. Can the Rex survive that long? Carlo could be in trouble as well. Just 1 hit. 1 shuriken. Down he goes. Raven has to use a Manta to dodge Natsumi's harpoon. Are there creeps though? No, there are no creeps. Can they backdoor this? Doesn't really look like it. That is well done by Blacklist. Making sure that there are no creeps. Natsumi just artificially boosting his building damage score. There's a creep wave coming in top though. That could spill the end for Blacklist. All of their hopes for this tournament gone.
Until you make a mistake.
Yeah, backdoor protection is gone. The racks are falling. Can they make one final stand on Blacklist? Can they stop the mega creeps? I don't think they can. We're gonna try to keep going. Luna probably needs to get like a rapier or something to even have a chance, but against an Omni Knight that doesn't really do that much even. So now he's going for a Kanda, which also like, yeah, he needs 6 slots, and even if he had 6 slots, I don't think it would be enough. Blacklist now up against Mega Creeps. And the only hero who can really play against Mega Creeps is Luna and maybe the Mars. Storm isn't that great. Wind Ranger doesn't do anything. Eng doesn't do anything. One final smoke. Can they make some magic happen? They find a Batrider, which is a nice hero, but he instantly lotuses himself, so they can't even get the kill. Now the lasso onto the Mars. Tims gets taken down as well on this Wind Ranger, and Gabby is just stuck in a corner, almost dying. At the same time, they take down Raven as well, so GG is just called. The game is over. Geek Fam takes it 2-0. Phone is gonna explode, and that was a beatdown. One 25-minute game, one 31-minute game. It's clear who is the stronger SEA team in this matchup. Geek Fam making it look easy. Let's take a look at the stats. If there are any big outliers. 9-0 on this Omni Knight. I have to say that Mac on his Bounty Hunter wasn't as dominant as last game. Like, he didn't solo win the game, but he was still just so annoying. Like, the reason why Blacklist couldn't really move out of their base and why Geek Fam managed to get this big advantage was all because of the Bounty Hunter's presence. Just running around, tracking people was a really big deal. Speaking about big deals, I'm afraid I think today is over, at least for the SEA and China part. It's pretty late there right now. I don't think we have too much else left on the schedule. Maybe, I think there is still some EU East going on, so you can go check that one out. But this stream is gonna go down soon, I think. So thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you had a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed the games despite them being like solo casts, which I don't know, tend to be a bit more unpolished and a bit more messy in terms of production. But I hope you guys still had a really good time, and I wish all of you a beautiful day.